Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. We've got a dog just up the stairs. I saw, I heard him go and climb up onto the couch right by the top of the stairs leading to down here, so he's probably gonna pop down momentarily and be like, I'm here for my morning snack. But how you doing? Oh, there he comes right now. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hello, Mr. Pickle. Hello, Pont. Welcome, welcome. Come here, buddy. Come on, buddy, up. Oh, good morning. How are you? He's all like, hello, everyone. Hello, I have come for food. Did you see that we got, are you talking about a raid last night? Yeah. From Ethobot. Hi, buddy. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready, buddy? Oh, he's getting antsy. We're almost out. We're gonna have to go refill this soon. Are we gonna have to change the treats up to something different? Yeah, you saw the sheer number of people? Yeah, it was a lot of fun last night. There you are, buddy. Beautiful. Perfect. Cool. So the plan today is we are going to be pumping along with our auto mud chicken factory. We ended up getting our train built and ready to go last night. And now the next step is going to be taking the train back over there and making sure it fits underneath. Although we didn't put... I just realized we didn't do something... Or we didn't... Wait. We got to put connectors on it. The only problem is we're going to have to put these connectors on... Oh, we'll have to put them on here. Okay, how do I make those again? Oh, I also made us last night a block of pig iron tinker's anvil. So we'll have a tinker's anvil so we can repair our tools out on the field now too. Anyway, I'm here for the start of the stream, but I got to go do some things. Gonna still be in the chat though. Well, Mr. Pont, it's always a pleasure to have you here. You remember leaving for a little bit and coming back and not being able to see your messages because there were just so many. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Ah, Captain Kraft, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. I am doing fantastic. I got a good sleep. We got a visit from the dog this morning. And there's nothing to complain about on my end. All right, portable storage interface. Oh, that's right. It's just an andesite casing and a chute. I think we should have a bunch of them sitting up on top of a chest here. Oh, that's right. And then I haven't fixed this yet, but when we were building our train, there was a part that we took out with the battle axe, and then the battle axe knocked out part of our conveyors up above, so we got to fix that tomorrow. Hey, Awesome Cookie Gaming, good morning back to you. Hello, hello. Hopefully. Oh, we also got to stop over at... also got to stop over at Lots of Logs. And we got to load up on a bunch of that. Why are there pumpkins mixed in with all this stuff? Okay. First things first, though, I need... I know we have logs and andesite over at the chicken farm. But I can't think... Oh god, where is it? Where is it? Right there. That's what we're looking for. Because it doesn't look like there's any casings that have been moving around on this. How's the egg farm going? It's going pretty good. We've got a lot of the basics of it set up. We just got to go and load it up with chickens now and get it started, or get it pumping out resources, and then finish customizing the exterior for it. Or was it right here? It's so much nicer to walk around on this when it's not running. You had to go deal with your dogs, so you missed what we were going to be doing in the stream. So what are we doing today? We are doing a bunch more work on the chicken farm. What else can I toss? Goodbye, cut andesites. We just need the two of them right now, right? I'm also digging the music first thing this morning. This is nice. IG. It's a very interesting name. I love it. Is this a custom mod pack or is this one that you can find? This is a custom mod pack. It's using the Create mod. It's got a couple of the Create mod additions, and then Tinker's and Pam's Harvest Craft. So it's not a really complicated one. It's something anybody would easily be able to put together. This is a big machine. Yeah, this was our original auto crafting machine. And now we've been slowly disassembling parts of it and moving it up above so that it's a little bit easier to manage and look through. But there's still a fair bit more work to do with all that. Oh, I didn't grab andesite. That's easy to do because we got our andesite machine right here. We're gonna take this one. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna drop the spruce fence. So I kind of have an idea on how we're gonna do the exterior of the tree farm. And we're gonna do a mix of dark oak wood and sandstone. And I think that's gonna be a really interesting contrast between the two things. There we go, we need these. How come it's all stopped? I stopped it last night so that we could do stuff around here because it was lagging and things were a little crazy. And thank you for subscribing. Together we I don't know how you'd prefer your name to be said, but together we shall rule the world. And a glorious day that will be. Yeah, so it all stopped last night because I turned it off so that the frame rate would be a little bit better while building our train. Which it's doing not too bad this morning. Oh, maybe I'm just not used to the decent frame rate right now. But we got 18 frames per second while we're inside the building here. So I turned that off to make it a little bit nicer. And then we accidentally broke some of the conveyors up above while building the train. And so if I turn it back on, it's just going to spit resources all over the floor. And that's also why it's currently off. What's your favorite part about the Create mod? Trains. 100%. I love being able to have automated vehicles that go back and forth between stuff. Like having our own like tram system with passenger trains that go between all the different bases, as well as cargo trains that move automatically between all the different farms. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have built all the farms so far away from each other. Is there a way at the end of the season we could get a world download for this? So we have talked about it, but I'm not quite sure because there's certain things within the worlds that we've got set up for a bunch of story elements. And then other things, like in our we didn't do the last world as a download because there were a bunch of things that we wanted to do story-wise that we never got around to doing. So we decided to shift those over into this world. And if we had shared the world, people could have seen and found that stuff. And then it would have spoiled some of the story elements. So I don't know if we'll have the world. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. You like the trains, but you need a lot of rails. Yeah, thankfully there's a lot of easy ways to automate the creation of the rails so that, I mean, placing them still takes a long time. But so that it's not so bad messing around with everything. Yeah, don't worry about it then. Yeah, because Mr. Pickle, we're still open to the idea. We haven't said no to it. But it's definitely something that we've got to think about first. Is there an automatic farm for rails? Yeah, there actually is. We have one set up in here. I can show you it quickly. It's actually really simple. We just got to head inside. Oh. That's the wrong way. A Mr. Pillager! I was debating if we were going to go murder him, but I think we'll wait out. Oh, I've seen the flute. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. You know what? We'll take a look at that later on stream today. Because I forgot to do that. All right. We got to stop here momentarily. Numero uno donut here. Hey, fun time donut. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. All right. We'll disassemble this. Now, one of the problems we're going to have is connecting all of this to the large cargo containers. Okay, let's we got to imagine this in our head. If we're driving in the train, We're going to come in. We're going to turn to the right. So the right side of the train is going to be where we stand and look at stuff. So the left side of the train is where we're going to put the portable storage interfaces. Okay. We're going to have to fiddle around with the positioning here to get this to work nicely. But that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to put our portable storage interfaces. Wait, we could just put these. No, I don't. So if we put the portable storage interfaces here, then that means the portable storage interface for the other tank is going to push through this block, and I don't like that. So I think we're going to have it go and run off the side. But we got to put it on the left side so it's not in the way of where we are. Is it just me, or is it lagging much for Minecraft? If you're talking about in-game, we do have a fairly low frames per second right now inside Grindchasm Industries. But for the stream itself, it doesn't look like we're dropping any frames or anything like that. Yeah, the Minecraft? Yeah, we're there's a lot of stuff going on in here because we're rebuilding a bunch of the factories, so we're sitting at 15 frames per second when we're inside Grindchasm Industries. So it's a little rough when we're in here. Okay, so that's glued in. That's glued in. I think, yeah, we want those on the right, or we want those on the left side. All right, that's good. That's all we needed to do. Do I use Streamlabs or OBS? I use OBS. I really like it because it gives me a little bit more options and things that Streamlabs doesn't give. However, Streamlabs is also Streamlabs OBS is also incredibly awesome. So if anybody's starting out streaming and they haven't streamed before, I highly recommend using Streamlabs OBS to be able to get familiar with it, because it's just the way that it sets things up is a lot easier. There's a lot of click and like drop down, or what is it? There's a lot of stuff that you can incorporate into your stream directly just through linking your Streamlabs or Streamlabs OBS to your Streamlabs versus regular OBS where you've got to put everything in yourself manually. I like OBS more. It's just Streamlabs OBS is a lot easier to start out with. We didn't really burn through much food yesterday, so we might be okay. I guess we're gonna pass by Tinkertown, so we'll stop at the mall. We'll grab a little bit more food on our way over to the chicken farm. Just trying to think if there's anything else that we need from here, but I don't think there is. Okay. Maybe. All right, we're gonna slap a chest down in here for now, temporarily. Oh no, we can't. We already moved the train. It's fine. We won't worry about that. Let's just toss things that we don't need. We don't need the chests. We don't need the smooth stone or the spider's eye. We can get rid of the spruce, because all the trees are on the tree farm, or the chicken farm. Excuse me, are spruce trees. We can get rid of the mixer. We can get rid of the train tracks. We'll keep the chutes, although we don't really need those, because I want to load up on sandstone. Oh, and then I was gonna quickly show you guys the farm for tracks. It's actually really simple. Do I know ever heard about Terraria? I love Terraria. I played it a ton, so I haven't played Terraria in any of its more recent updates. The last time I played Terraria, there was only 5 or 6 bosses. I think there was like the World Eater, there was the eyeball thing that you fight at the beginning that spawns other eyeballs, and then there was the dungeon where you'd have the boss at the end of that. And I think those were the only bosses. There might have been one other one. Yeah, you can see one of the problems with the farm that we have right now down here is everything's so crammed together that if something doesn't work properly, it spits out its resources and they get clogged into other conveyor belts. But yeah, so how we do our rails, which is really simple, is all we've got to do should be on the other side here. Is we just make cobblestone into stone, and then we splice it into stone slabs. And then all we do is we press an iron ingot onto it, a second iron ingot onto it, and then stamp it. And then it makes the rails. And then we just have tons of them, and that's never an issue. You started in 1.4.3? Yeah, I don't know the names of the versions, unfortunately. Did you know that if you place a shaft and continuously click on it, it will place it in the direction the arrow is facing? Yes. I was when you said shaft, for some reason I was thinking shoots. I'm like, I didn't know you could do that with shoots. Yeah, it's really nice. Although I think it goes up to like a maximum of 14 blocks. Do you think you get Streamlabs to work on your Xbox? I don't know, actually. I know you can stream directly from your Xbox, but I don't think you can use anything like Streamlabs or stuff like that. I could be wrong. But I have not streamed on consoles, and the last time I talked to anybody about console streaming, that was back where you would just hit live on your Xbox, and I don't think you would have alerts or chat windows or anything like that. I don't think any of that was possible. All right, fingers crossed we've got sand sitting in here, but it doesn't look like it. Otherwise, we would see it on this conveyor line, I think. Okay, which one of these can we borrow? That's got a filter on it. That's got sand. See if we can grab it out of here. How do you get nuggets AFK? Yeah, you just wash gravel, which is really awesome. It's a nice and easy way to collect it. Shoot, we just have an andesite funnel. I don't like just taking these off of the conveyor or off of the machines because we've got the automated stuff for them, but you know what? Screw it. Let's just go for it. I really don't think we're going to get any... Oh, wait, I had tons of them on me. Am I just always blind, chat? Is that what this is? So we don't have any sand. Shoot. Okay, so we're not going to be collecting... We're not going to be able to do much for sandstone, but we will take... Yeah, and it's only in chunks of 5. I don't think it's worth it. Well, that's unfortunate. Wait, how do you make smooth sandstone? Oh, you have to smelt. Okay, we wouldn't be able to do this anyways, because smooth sandstone was what I was wanting. All right, never mind. Speaking of washing gravel, you are currently building a better iron farm than the one you had before. Ah, dude, that's awesome. You've tried that before, but the rails pass by before it gets turned into rails. Oh, so Captain Craft, the way you can solve that problem, because I had that issue as well, is stuff will automatically move past underneath these things unless you add... we gotta sneak inside there. Unless you add something into the filter. It's hard to see on... Oh, I don't have anything marked into the filter. Okay, so if you have an item already in the deployer, then it should just stamp down onto it. But if you don't, you can put an item into the filter on it, and then it'll hold the item there until it's able to stamp the right thing down. But yeah, I think you've got to make sure there's something, the item that you're using is already in the deployer, or you've marked the item in the filter. Otherwise, it will just pass right underneath. And if your deployers aren't powered, then they don't count, then the items coming across the conveyor belt will also just pass right by. Hopefully that helps with the problem you were having there with it. But that's what I found is if you don't have an item in the deployer, or if you don't have anything marked in the filter of the deployer, and then if the deployer isn't powered, it won't hold the items there. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, there's been a bunch of times I've been working on a farm setup, and by the time, and then it just, yeah, there's just so many little ridiculous issues that can pop up from it. Is there a way? All right, I don't think I can turn around the train on the track. We are technically on the wrong side of the road here, so we're gonna swap over here. Cannot relocate, there we go. Oh, another neat thing about trains, doesn't always work, but if you run at a train and then you hold space, you'll attack onto it and you'll be able to climb up onto things, which I thought was weird. It doesn't always work. Like trap doors, it won't work on. Like you can't climb and grab up onto those, but regular blocks. Oh, maybe it doesn't work on all the blocks, but it does work with wood. I know that for sure. A weird little, I don't know if it's a glitch or if they intended for that to happen, but I think it's kind of a neat thing. So we are on our way to Grand Chasm Industries. We gotta grab some, or not Grand Chasm Industries, sorry. We're leaving Grand Chasm Industries. We are gonna stop by the mall. We're gonna get some food. And then we are going to head over to the egg farm. Yeah. And then we're gonna have to figure out something for sand. We might, when we finish up that, we might come back and fix up the... we'll fix up the conveyor belts. And then, was that a sheep claw game? Yeah, it was, Captain Craft. It's not working right now. For some reason, one of the windmills on it is missing. I'm not sure what happened there. Ah, yes, the gambling machine prototype. Yes. I was really looking forward to showing everybody it last night. I was really sad when we got there and it didn't work. But that's okay. At least we know it works because it was in a YouTube video, right? That's what's important. So there is evidence, at least somewhere, that it's something capable of something. But I haven't done any work on it in a while since we've been working on it, building farms. I also really want to just come by through here and finish taking out the leaves, so we don't have the constant janking background. That's a lot of rails. Yeah, we've got rails that go all over the whole server. Every base that I have ever made in this game, except for my secret facility, is all connected by rails, so that I can travel around but with trains. That's why I love the trains in the crate mod. I know most of the players' bases also have trains that are automated that work back and forth. But your search has been successful? Yeah. I don't think there is anything for consoles that where's it? We have a station here? Oh, there's a station back there. Oh, I think that was one of the repair facilities that I was using. Yeah, you really need an automatic rail system? Yeah, they're so cool. But once you get it set up, it actually makes them pretty quick, and you can just leave it running, and it'll just go for hours on end. See, there's another one of our automated trains moving. So, wait. Streamlabs on your phone, can you actually do stuff with it? Because I thought it was just, Streamlabs on your phone was just so you could look at all your Streamlabs stuff. But can you actually use the whole Streamlabs streaming thing from your phone? I guess that would make sense because a lot of people do mobile streaming. But I guess I've also never really looked into how that stuff works. Also, chat, I don't know how this happened. If anybody has any ideas on what would have caused it. There was one time I was here in the mall and I died. And when I respawned, some of my dogs teleported to where I had respawned, even though they were all here in a seated position. I don't know if it was because I took damage, and so the game's just like, send the dogs with them. I'm not really sure. All right, let's grab... Should we just grab some more mac and cheese? Let's do that. Yeah, you're messing around with it? Ah, dude, that's awesome. The Death Friends. There was an Origin server I played on a long time ago. I think... Yeah, there's a YouTube short on it as well. It's one of my first YouTube shorts that I did. And... yeah, we were on an Origin server. And I was an inchling. And if you're an inchling on Origins... with lots of... you can spawn in lots of... or if you can get lots of dogs... and you can breed them so that they spawn more in. You have an unstoppable army because the dogs keep teleporting in and around you, and you're so small that the dogs cover all of the hitboxes for you. It's really cool. Yeah, this is the right way. Could have been a bit of lag plus some unloaded chunks and the server thought they were standing. That would make sense if that's what it was. Imagine having 1,000 dogs. Oh, that'd be amazing. So I have a video coming up for this. I'm still working on it. There's an event that I was a part of a while ago called the Ablocalypse, which is run by a really good friend of mine, Wraith, on her Wraith Station channel. And so the Ablocalypse was this event where I don't remember the exact number of us, but I want to say there was 30 to 40 different creators on it. And it was all just surviving a zombie apocalypse kind of thing. And so if you died, you would become a zombie, and you'd be able to choose between a couple different zombie-infected classes. There was like an Enderman where you could teleport. There was a drowned where you could... Oh, I put the... Oh, no, I put them on the right side. Okay, we gotta figure out the position for this here. There was a drowned which had a what do you call it? The trident, and I don't remember what the other classes were, but we had to survive against the zombies, and during that we also made an army of dogs, which was awesome too. So the idea is this is gonna park in the middle. Where's the middle? Somewhere around here. Do the leaves hurt you as you travel through them? No, the leaves don't, but if there's any logs in the trees, those will. You should set up some signs. So we actually don't want people manually driving the trains on the tracks. The only reason why I'm doing it right now is because most of the trains are down. If someone's driving the trains manually, they won't be able to tell when a train stopped up ahead, and they will smash into it and cause a collision, which is what we had happen with Melty on the server. She ended up colliding with a couple trains and knocked them out of commission. Because if trains collide head on, that's the worst part, because it'll kill the animals that are inside. Hey, Nakab, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right. So this is gonna get removed. This needs to move like half a block forwards. So there might be the right spot. Let's find out. Sounds like a good short, to be honest. Yeah, that was the short was one where I was the inchling and I was trying to intimidate another member of the server. Let's just say it didn't go exactly according to plan. All right. How's this now? It's a little off. We're gonna try moving this back a block. I'd like to get it as centered as possible. Actually, that might be the right spot right there. Ooh, that might be as close as we're gonna get it. The block's just sticking out a little bit, but it is close enough that the portable interface connectors should connect. We also should have made some more, but we also have a bunch of andesite blocks here. You should set up a thing with Peaches where you run straight into a dream that he's in. Ah, that'd be hilarious. I know, I still want to do more with... I don't know if you guys have seen the shorts with me and Peaches and the Void. I want to do more with it, but we're at a point where I want to do more than what you'd be able to with a short. So I'm building a big set right now for the Void stuff. And I'm hoping on making it... a bit longer of a YouTube video, doing it kind of like a special kind of thing. Do you still have the blue slime? Captain Craft, we do! I hope. It should be still up here. I don't think wolves attack slimes. Yeah, there he is. Hey there, little guy. You're really curious about the Void stuff? Yeah, I really enjoyed doing it. It was a lot of fun. But the next thing that I want to do with it, I want to do more than just a short. So I've got a big set that I've been building and working on for it. So it's hopefully going to be really fun. You can make 10-minute TikToks. You can, but you can only... Shorts on YouTube can only be a minute long. So that's why all of the shorts are, at the very most, it's like 90 or was it at the very most, it's like 50. I think the longest short that I have is 59.5 seconds long, so that it can also work for YouTube. Make the slime the mascots of the chickens in the factory. We almost should, because that's where we see them pop up all the time. Okay, so now... Crap. My original thoughts... Wait, we can still do this. Okay, my original thought was we were going to have the portable connectors inside the wall here. But we can still do this. We'll just move the vault up above. The only concern that I have right now with where it is located is to be able to get the resources from here to here, we would have to go and do another conveyor belt, and I don't want to do that. The less conveyor belts, the easier for this. Hey, Dragonfly, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. So we're going to tear down the vault from up above, and we're going to slide it over. Rebecca, you found a video that might help figure out how to use Streamlabs on your Xbox. Ah, dude, that's awesome. Hopefully it's what you're looking for. All right, so this whole vault, we're gonna need to move. Make a track just for Melty? Yo, pretty much that's what we would have to do. Melty is an interesting person when it comes to anything to do with the create mod. Melty is the only person to single-handedly break most of the, what do you call them? Our elevators. Every elevator that we have made, except for some of the other ones. Okay, let me rephrase that. Every elevator that we've made as a part of Tinkertown, Melty has accidentally destroyed. In some sort of way. And then, yeah, all the train tracks, she's managed to figure out a way to knock those out too. So we really do need to just make a special Melty-proof rail where she's the only one that can drive around on it, and it's hers, and and nobody else can go on it, and make her pay for it. Well, we've already fined her enough that I don't think we can actually fine her any more money. What are your thoughts on the 1.2 updates? I don't actually know too much about the update. I still have to go and watch, or I still want to go and watch, what's his name? Mumbo Jumbo's video on it, because he shows a bunch of stuff to do with some like shulk sensors and things like that. There's like a new shulk sensor that you can attach a coin onto it, or not a coin, some sort of crystal shard onto it. Oh, we gotta move the boat. Crap. To move this, we've got to kill the chicken. Well, sorry, bud. We're gonna put this right over here. Is there anything you missed? I don't think so. Since the end of last stream, all we've done is we just brought the train over here and we attached these portable interface connectors to it. But I am really excited for the next update. I would have been more excited if we got the birch forests, because that's what I've been really wanting. I love the look of the birch forests in all the screenshots and images we've seen. That's going to be the place that I want to build a home in. It makes it to where a sensor can pick up certain signals. Yeah, that's what a friend was telling me. Is that there's a whole bunch of different frequencies and different senses that you can have it pick up. Yeah, Dragonfly, you were. Yeah, there wasn't, and since last stream, we haven't really done much. All it was just bringing the train back out here. But What I'm thinking for this is we're gonna bring the vault down so that it can line up with those. And then these conveyors are gonna go down the one block, slide a little bit more, come down again, and then touch into this. The cherry bloom forest. So the cherry bloom forests are coming out in this next update. But there's the birch forests were supposed to be getting an update, and they held back on doing that. So we're not getting that quite as soon. Hey, RX, welcome back. It's good to see you. Here, we'll just do these for now. So I was really sad about that because I love birch forests. There's, I think, I can't remember which one it is. It's either Biomes of Plenty or another one that adds a special variant of the birch forest where you get really tall birch forest trees. I don't remember what it was, but I love those. All right. Oh, I always forget about the stupid exchange narrative thing. So you need to go to Streamlabs console and make your stream layout. Oh, I didn't even know there's a Streamlabs console thing. That's cool. Sorry, I'm late. What have I missed? Hey, Mega Assassin, welcome, welcome. You haven't missed too much. We're working away on our farm. We're just readjusting the position of the vault so that I think it's in a better position that looks nicer. Wait, are fireflies actually... I thought we weren't getting fireflies yet. Are they actually putting those in the next update? Because I thought the fireflies were a canceled feature. At least that's the impression that I was under. Okay, so we're gonna do the vaults the same way we had them before. It was just 5 and 5, right? I think that's what it was. You had to connect to your school's internet to get the stream to work? Well, welcome back. It's always a pleasure. Oh, did you make your own manga? Dude, that's awesome. What's your manga gonna be about? There we go. So we got the 2 vaults, the 5 and the 5. So now we've got to go and slide our conveyors over. Okay. It's a good thing we haven't started moving resources along this yet, since we're moving all this now. Hey, Lizzie, welcome back. It's good to see you. So we wanted to bring all of this down a block. Or sorry, bring that back up a block, and now we're gonna add... I don't have shafts. I hope we still have a bunch in the train. I think we do. Do you need other transport trains for cargo or people? I will always accept more transport trains. Or sorry, yeah, if you want to make some more... If anybody's interested in making some trains for this server, what we're looking for right now are passenger trains. Or you can make... I don't remember, is it called, no, the caboose is the back of a train. If you want, or you can make the front part of a train that moves cargo. Yeah, because I have the design that I like for a bunch of the cargo stuff right now. Unless someone wants to create like a specialty egg design, like one for hauling eggs, that might be kind of cool. A locomotive, I thought locomotive was the name. The driving car, the engine? Because I think locomotive, that sounds right. But for some reason, I just thought that was another name for trains. Fair, but she doesn't know. That's totally fair. I'm also going to remove the message there, RX, just because... generally not a good idea to talk too much about how old you are on the internet. But that's really cool that you're making a manga about it. An engine, yes. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what they're called. Also, I hate it when it rains. Locomotives with a train is the front is generally called the engine or driving car. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Pont, you are right. You are right, my good sir. All right. Yeah. No. Okay. I did read that right. All right. Let's double check sleeping because it'd be nice if we could just pass the rain by. Water is cool. Oh, and what's my opinion on the crate mod? I love it. I cannot get enough of it. I think it's one of my favorite mods of all time. Oh, we were gonna grab some more shafts. The only thing better than the create mod would be 2 create mods. Oh, there we go, right in here. We'll grab some belts. I don't think we need the leads on us right now. Yeah, it should be good. So hopefully with this, we shouldn't have things clog up. There's going to be a lot of chickens along here, but chickens don't lay eggs fast enough that I think this is going to get backlogged. Part of you wants to create another train, but you don't have any ideas for one? That's totally fair. I feel you. I feel that way a lot of the time with shorts, where I'm just like, oh. Like the short that I put out last night was just because I was sitting at my computer and I was just like, oh God, what do we do? I need to put out another one, but I have no idea. And I think I just sat at the computer for half an hour to 45 minutes, just staring at the screen going, what do I do? Are your favorite things watching my live streams? Oh, thanks, Dragonfly. Okay. So this is gonna go across. So will these. And then I think we can get away without using a smart chute here. I think the regular chutes are all we need for this. And I want to have them drop down into the middle because I think it looks nicer that way. Oh, awesome. Oh, excuse me. You don't have Minecraft, so you play Loki Craft? Oh, I've never heard of Loki Craft. That's kind of cool. I don't know if your streams are my favorite thing, but they are so good as to have ruined your schedule. Oh, man. Haunt. You poor soul. That's fine. Scheduled for the week, right? Let's mark... Whenever I go to mark the ends of these, I like to use cobblestone. Because then whenever I see cobblestone as a part of something, I know yeah. Whenever I see cobblestone mixed in with a bunch of crate mod machinery, then I know, I'm like, okay, that block is important. These late night streams have you waking up at 11 a.m. Oh no. Wait, so is that the time for you right now, Pond? It's 11 a.m.? Or wait, is this the late night for you right now? And then you'll be waking up at 11 a.m. because of it? Is that what's going on? You schedule your life around my streams? Oh, God. We're destroying all of you. I'm so sorry. For you, it's 4:44 p.m. right now? Yeah, for me, it is 8:44 a.m. All right. So that gets those working. Wait, I just realized something. This right now connects the inventories, but nothing's gonna flow into that. Because we actually have to move this up and then have the chute. Have a chute connect from this into there. So this setup isn't gonna work. Whoops. Okay, we have to remove all this. Shoot. Maybe we did this wrong. It's 8:45 a.m. for you? Ah, nice! Hey, we got a bunch of us in the same time zone. Very rarely do I ever hear people in the same time zone as me for my live streams. Usually it's at least like an hour or two of difference. I forgot about this. So to have an item... Okay, so how these portable interface connectors work is they connect the inventory of what they're connected to. So technically, these count as the same inventory, but it won't move items from here into here. What we have to do is we have to have something go and push resources into here so that it connects it into that thing. So we got to move these. So it should hopefully be an easy fix. Without having to move stuff around too much, but we got to break all this. I always forget about that. Hey, Gremlin, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. All right, let's try this again. It's 2 a.m. Your parents are gonna kill you if they knew. Oh no. So the new plan is I want to grab smart shoots. Let's go see if we have some of those. This is gonna be sweet once it's done. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. Then the next step after this is a sugarcane farm, because I don't think anybody on the server is selling sugarcane. There we go, smart shoots. We need 2 of these. Oh. When did a sheep get in here? You need to connect to your VPN because your school has live videos blocked. That's too funny. What is my favorite animal? I feel like the cheating answer would be Buddy my dog. But I don't actually know. I always had a fascination with bobcats for the longest time. But I think it was because I had a school project when I was in elementary school where we had to go and pick an animal and then research stuff about them and then make a presentation on the animal. And so the animal that I ended up doing was bobcats. And one sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so then we go here and we remove these. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, is it 6? Oh, is it 6 long? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it is 6 long. Yeah, so bobcats was what I did for mine. And so for the longest time, those were my favorite, but I've also really liked wolves as well. Your dog's name is Buddy? Yeah, that's his name. Haunted bells. Haunted bells show where mobs can spawn. Oh, wait, really? How does it mark that? Does it show stuff on the ground for it? Because I thought they were just cosmetic as well. Sugarcane should be easy. It's the same setup as a regular farm. Yeah, I was hoping somebody would be selling it though, because then we wouldn't have to do any work for it then. If we could save Buddy, or if we could save Buddy, we all save Buddy. Yeah, if rung, it marks it with a soul effect. Oh, Gremlin, that's so cool! Dude, no way! Oh, you had a dog named Buddy and you had to get rid of him? Oh, that sucks, Dragonfly. Losing dogs is always rough. No pun intended. Buddy wasn't the first dog that we had. The very first dog we had, his name was Marty. And it was a poodle terrier. Small little dog that's... When he'd get really excited and he'd start running around, he'd run around like a little rabbit. Like, he didn't run like a regular dog did. He always ran where his 2 front legs would go in between his back legs, and like a rabbit sprinting around. It was really funny. Okay, so now this needs to move back. Oops, I shouldn't have shift right clicked. That's okay, we'll just do it anyways. Makes it a little bit quicker for us. Oh God, you're a YouTube streamer. Hey, Great Guardians, it's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? That's true. I spend my time over here on the great tube of views. The best kind of streamer. Aw, thanks, Pont. All right, let's connect these. For those that don't know, Great Gordius is someone who's going to be also on Crimecraft, which I'm very excited for. Which it starts this Saturday. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it on Saturday. I probably will. I think Crimecraft starts, I think it goes live 9 or 10 a.m. I'll have to double check. So it'll be probably a little bit later than my stream usually starts. But I'm very excited for it. Starts on Saturday? Yeah, Gordius, I'm pretty sure. Oh God, I really hope so. April 1st, right? April 1st. Yeah, April 1st is Saturday. So we got 3 more days. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so pumped for it. I've got my skin ready to go. I've got pretty much everything that I need, except for the server being live. But I gotta go to sleep now. Have a good stream, matey. All right, well, Bosu Boy, thanks for stopping by. Have yourself a good one. Oh, 54 days to your new PC? Nice. Nakop, do you know what you're getting? I don't know too much about computers, so I don't really understand parts or the fancy terminology people use to explain things to do with their computers. I'm the kind of person that goes to a computer store and I'm like, excuse me, sir or madame. This is my budget. This is how much I would like to spend on my computer. What are my options? Oh, excuse me. And that's how I got this one. I'm doing this wrong. This all needs to move back one more. Whoops. On the 15th, you will be streaming while you graduate. Your schedule has been messed up. Uh-oh. What type of computer do you have, Spen? I have a computer. It's a desktop computer. I don't know too much about it. I know I lucked out, and when I went to go get my computer built, it was during the time, or not built, but when I went to go buy my computer, it was during the time that there was a lot of issues with getting the new graphics cards. But when I went in, I was like, yeah, looking for a computer. This is kind of my budget. And then they're like, oh, okay, well here, you know, we can do something for you if you're interested with this fancy graphics card. And I was like, oh yeah, go for it. So I ended up getting, it's like the RTX 3070, which I guess is a pretty good one. I think there's a new version of it out now, but I have no idea. That's pretty much the only thing I know. So I've got an RTX thing. So, and then I think I have 32 gigs of RAM. But I think I need to upgrade that for some of my video editing. I'm not quite sure. You got a friend who is super good with computers, who pretty much just tells you what parts to buy and helps you put them together. Ah, Pod, that's awesome. I've got a few friends that are really big into them, but they do not live anywhere near me. If you remember correctly, you have a terabyte of storage, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and the GeForce 3090. Dude, that's awesome. I think if I hit F3, it says on here, doesn't it? Yeah, I've got the 3070. Can you have a random create mod fact? Yeah, so with the create mod, random create mod fact. How about, I'm trying to think of one that's also helpful. Random create mod fact. You can put funnels on the sides of conveyors and it'll pull the resources off of it. You don't have to use chutes for all of them. What is my favorite food? Dragonfly, I don't know for sure, but the first thing that came to mind was sushi. I really like sushi. But I think it's mostly because I love rice. I could eat rice with every meal. Yeah, and I would never get tired of it. In fact, when I was living on my own for a while, every meal I had was just chicken and rice, or fish and rice, or steak and rice. It's just everything with rice. Ooh, potato cannons. Those are fun. In your family, you eat a lot of rice? Oh, nice. Rice is good. Rice is like a gift from the gods, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so that gets all of that going. The next step is going to be to connect all of these together, which is going to be simple. Actually, let's do it from down below. So we want to have it so that we can apply power to just one of these. So let's do this. So that way when one of these belts starts spinning, all of them will spin along with it. And then we'll connect this one here. And this will make everything so much easier. You have multiple 5-pound bags of rice? Oh, nice. There's a content creator. I don't know if he streams or does stuff anymore, but his name is Rice in Real Time, and I just love his name because it's got rice in it. He was actually a part of the Ablocalypse. We got a problem here. I think we're gonna have to connect all of these like this, because we've got these logs in the way. This is the floor, I believe. So we'll have to put those there. I think this here to get those spinning. And then we got to do another one over here. Food talk has made you hungry? Thankfully, I had food before stream, so. Oh, I don't know if you guys remember. I don't remember when we were talking about if it was before or after everybody came by from the raid. But yesterday we were talking about voice acting and how, or no, it started out as a thing a friend told me about how anybody who goes to make content with Dream, he has this rule where you can't eat food for up to 3 hours before you start recording. And so I looked up a bunch of stuff to do with it. And so the reason behind why he has that, as well as it's a rule for a lot of voice actors before they go to make content, is because it has something to do with the acids in your stomach. Depending on the kind of food that you eat, the acid can come up and get into your throat, and it can make your throat sore. And so it can cause problems for the recording. And it can also, and so that's why it changes how the voice sounds. And then depending on the kind of food you eat, like if you, I think one of the ones was you don't want to do dairy, because dairy builds up. It's like there's something to do with dairy that builds up in your throat as well. Oh, so you hate sushi? Is it because of the fish? Or is it just because of just sushi in general? So those are connected. That's connected. This is connected. So that should get all of that going. Then we just got to go and connect the back part over here now. The voice I can talk was before. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. So we'll do that. And that. It's the fish? Ah, that's fair. I know you can get sushi without fish, but there's not very much that's like that. One of my favorite go-to sushi things is I love avocado or cucumber rolls, where it's just sushi, or where it's just the rice, and then avocado or cucumbers. Can you even make this kind of jump? Oh, I guess you can. So now we gotta connect here. We're out of shafts. Did you guys see that in chat where a bunch of red 100 marks just popped up in the side corner? Because I haven't seen that before. Yeah, no. I'm like, what did we come out here for? Well, we came out here for chefs. I know we've got a ton of them. I hope we have a ton of them. I guess even if we don't, we can just make them. They're pretty simple. See, they're happening again, the 100 marks. I don't know where those are coming from. Mr. Pickle's throwing some of them in. I gotta go. Hope you have a wonderful stream. Well, Captain Craft, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. And we'll see you around. Sounds good. Here we have a cowboy roll. It's beef and vegetables. Oh, that sounds awesome. Beef is a great addition to any sort of sushi, in my opinion. Oh god, now my mouth is just salivating. All the food talk before didn't get to me, but now, ooh, the talk of beef. The sushi place that I like to go to out here, we have one sushi roll that does, did we do a thing for that to get all this to spin? I think we're just gonna temporarily remove all of these. What 100 marks mean? I don't know, but they just keep showing up. Like, they're repeatedly just spamming in the chat thing for me. Dragonfly, you've never had rice before? As far as I'm concerned, you're missing out. All right, we'll connect that. And that. Those will get spammed across here now. You're born in Alaska. Dude, that's awesome. I've never met anybody or talked to anybody from Alaska before. They constantly talk about this one sushi place that was there, and they compare all restaurants to it. Oh, those are emojis. Are you guys able to send emojis just randomly like that? Without messaging? Ah, that's so cool. I didn't know that was a thing. All right, we'll remove this as well. It's gonna make it a little easier for us. Oh, that's cool. Because I know you can put them in chat, and I think... So on Twitch, I used to have this thing that would have all the emojis pop up on screen, and then they would like float up, but I don't think I have something like that for YouTube. Oh, you've been sending them. Hey, welcome, welcome, monsieur. I know that's not how it's said, but monsieur, it's good to see you. Hello, hello. Your emoji keyboard. I see. Okay. We need to connect... Oh, here, let's just do it this way. Connect that there. 2, 3, 4. And that should have everything... Not quite. We gotta get them spinning on the other side, too. The duck invasion has begun. No, not the ducks. Anything but the ducks. I think an army of ducks would be terrifying. Because ducks are normally very nice. The kind of animal where you're just like, you know what, things are good. Don't really see an issue with anything here. But then if you're just walking through the park and an army of ducks just starts to swarm in, that would be terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Hey, Emily, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. How you doing? Okay, so this is all connected now, I hope. We just gotta power it. What's nice is with conveyor belts, the mechanical power doesn't matter in the sense that we can just put the simplest setup onto it and then adjust the speed to whatever we want, and it doesn't cost any power. Oh, dude, we are not talking about geese. Geese are terrifying. Of all of the animals of the animal kingdom, geese are the most terrifying. I know I've told this story a few times, but I love it so much. So a golf course I used to work at, it was the middle of winter. We were sitting in the office. We looked out of the window, and we saw out on the frozen lake there was a bunch of geese sitting out there, and then there was another one where it looked like it would look like a goose, but it was 3 times the size, and it was pure white. And so I'm like, my God, look at that albino goose. That thing's a monstrosity. So I'm really excited about it. I go to talk to one of the coworkers. I'm like, look at that albino goose out there. And he's like, Spencer, that's a swan. I had no idea swans were that big or that they looked like geese. Yeah, it was a mega goose. The mega goose. Yeah, it was just a swan. You made your own boba. Ah, that's awesome. Oh, that's right, because you ordered a bunch of the boba stuff online. I remember you talking to your sister about that. Or maybe you were talking about it on one of your podcasts about you and your sister for it. So you live in Florida, and there's a place you went to called Showcase of Citrus, and they have a petting zoo type thing with geese, pigs. Oh, wait, okay, with geese, pigs, kangaroos, ostriches, and you can buy feed buckets to feed them. That's amazing. Could you imagine like a geese, like a hybrid goose and pig? Oh God, that would be terrifying. I'm just trying to imagine how I'd react to a pig that just had feathers all over it. Yeah, that'd be terrifying. The commas autocorrect out of it. No, you're all good. You're all good. That ended up really funny. Oh, man. You think a kangaroo ostrich would be far worse? Oh, God. Imagine a jacked ostrich with a pouch on the front of it. Oh. No, I do not want to know, Pont, what kangaroos can do. I know they're jacked. I still love the meme of the there's a meme picture of a kangaroo where it's like built and it's huge. What's a crawfish? I've heard the name, but I've never seen what they look like. Oh, it's like a lobster-like thing. Wait, crawfish? Or wait, no, that's the kangaroo thing. Where's the thing about the crawfish? Oh, I was mixing them up. I've heard the story about the kangaroo that was in a part and terrorized everyone that went there. I want to say I think so. I remember hearing stories about a kangaroo that lived in a certain area that was just basically a menace, and it was causing problems for everybody that was around there. A baby lobster. They do kind of look like baby lobsters. A crawfish. A crawfish is a lobster. Although, to be fair, most of the pictures I'm seeing of crawfish are where it looks like it's parts of the crawfish that are just being boiled and cooked. Actually, there's one that looks really interesting where it's crawfish cooked with a bunch of corn on the cob, which might not be bad. I wonder what corn on the cob would taste like if it had a little bit of like a seafood flavor on it. That might be good. What is my favorite cartoon? Oh. That's tough. One of my favorite cartoons growing up was a cartoon called 16. I really liked that one. If anime is allowed to be answered, I have to go with Dot Hack Sign. It's a really old one, but it's one of my favorites. Your fear comes from when your little brother tossed one on you? Ooh, that's terrifying. Yeah, I totally get that then. Wait, there's kangaroos that attempted to drown people? What? Dude, kangaroos are terrifying then. They're menaces. Nope, I hope I never meet a kangaroo in real life now. Kangaroos are like the mafia of the animal kingdom. That's basically what I'm getting out of this. You do not mess with a kangaroo. Not if you want to get out alive. All right, we got to make our water wheel thing. So let's grab a bucket of water. We're going to grab a water wheel. Yeah, they drown attackers. That's crazy. The kangaroos at the Showcase of Citrus are really nice. I mean, you know, there's always going to be nice and bad people, right? Which is understandable. So I don't think all kangaroos are bad. But in general, I definitely believe that kangaroos are the mafia of the animal kingdom now. And I don't think anybody will ever be able to change my opinion. I don't know if we have a bucket of... Oh, there we go. We can get rid of those for now. Your PC crashed. You were gone for 4 minutes, but you're back. Welcome back, Dragonfly. You want to meet a mean kangaroo? Dude, I do not. I wish you the best of luck. Let us know how it goes. Although, you know, from what we've heard, we'll never know. Because that'll be the last moment we ever hear from you. So if everybody, if we never hear from the Awesome Cookie Gaming again, we'll just assume that Awesome Cookie met the mean kangaroo. Also, there was a question earlier about what are my thoughts on Ohio, and I don't really have much for thoughts on Ohio. Not as in like, as in like a bad thing, but just I don't really know too much about Ohio. All I know about the States is that Florida is the most dangerous place on the planet. And that's about it. If you have a video of pigeons hanging up on... There's a video of pigeons ganging up on another pigeon and pushing it onto the tracks. Dude, the pigeon mafia. Whoa. Man, the animal mafias are more dangerous and they're more prevalent than I thought they were. Spin, have you seen the buff kangaroo? Oh yeah. Oh, I've seen the buff kangaroo. It is terrifying, but also incredibly cool. All right. Here's what we're gonna do now. Water wheel. Cobblestone. Let's go get some more cobblestone. I want to block that in with cobblestone so I know not to break it later. Wait, and the pickle mafia. Uh-oh. No one suspects the pickle mafia. What is going on again, Lizzie? That's also a very good question, and I don't know if we have an answer to that. But we are currently talking about mafias that exist within the animal kingdom. You think Florida is deadlier, but Australia is more dangerous? Well, I just know that there was a radio station that I listened to for I feel like it was 1.5 to 2 years, where every day they had different Florida stories of just, their segment was called Florida Man, where they just talked about different stories that showed up on the news from places in Florida, and there were some crazy, terrifying things that happened. You and your friends, you created the Gummy Bear Mafia? Please tell us more about this Gummy Bear Mafia. You have me intrigued. Australia has a spider that can kill you with one bite? Oh, 100%. Everything in Australia can kill you. I think... There we go. So that's our water wheel. I think we can break this now, right? We can't yet. All right, that's fine. Okay, so this is gonna go here. Wait, this is spinning the wrong way. We gotta swap this block. So this goes here, this goes here. Our shaft goes here. And this gets all of the conveyors moving. Perfect. So now we go and start putting the chickens in. Everything in your pantry can kill you if you use it correctly. I mean, you could argue that about everything. You don't really like it when people make fun of Florida because you live in Florida? That is totally fair. However, I will always make fun of anything that I think is funny. So, unfortunately... I will always make fun of Florida, especially because Emily's from Florida. So I have to do that to make fun of Emily. I hope you know, Dragonfly, it's nothing personal. It's just to make fun of Emily. We were at Golden Corral. We were cutting off their and stuck them on the toothpicks with a bunch of red gummy bears. Oh, we're talking about the gummy bears. Oh, I was getting really weird. I'm like, do I have to delete this message? So you're at Golden Corral and you were cutting off the heads of gummy bears and sticking them to toothpicks, and then a bunch of red gummy bears in a circle, and left it for the waiter to clean up the crime scene. Oh, interesting. You're fine with people making fun of Florida because you make fun of Florida and you live in it? Yeah, I just make fun of Florida because Emily lives in Florida. I just like telling the stories about all of the Florida stuff that I heard from the radio station. But All of the making fun of it is just because of Emily. So. Sorry, not sorry, Emily. But mostly not sorry. The audacity. No, we're not using Audacity today, we're streaming. This is the end of our friendship. That's okay, I'll get over it. You make fun of Colorado because you live in Colorado? I don't know much about Colorado. What can you... Okay, how do we make fun of Colorado? Because we don't want to just make fun of Florida, right? We're an inclusive stream. We want to make fun of everybody and everything. So, Awesome Cookie Gaming, if you can make fun, if you can teach us how to make fun of Colorado, that would be awesome. And Gremlin, if you can teach us how to make fun of England, that would be pretty sweet too. Because I know a lot of people from England, and the only stuff that I know how to make fun of them is stuff that I don't think actually makes fun of them, and it's because whenever we saw people eating tea, we'd be like, tea and biscuits, when I was a little kid, and it wasn't really that funny, but I was a child, and, you know, child's humor doesn't make any sense, so. Let's make fun of Canada because Spen is there? You can try to make fun of Canada all you want, but the only problem here, Emily, is it doesn't bother me. But making fun of Florida bothers you, so it's very different. Oh, man. You're at an airport right now, and you looked up the percentage of a plane crash, and it's 1 in a million. Wow. So, yeah, so... That still feels like... I wonder what's the average amount of people that fly in an airplane every day. I want to look this up. Average amount... Well, technically, Florida is southern tier. Because it's pretty darn far south compared to... If anything, Canada's top tier, because it's like at the top of the hemisphere, you know? Average amount of people who fly in a day. Roughly 100,000 flights take off and land every day all over the globe. An average length of a flight is 2 hours. And that would mean 6 million people fly somewhere every day. So every day, 6 people die in planes. Like if it's 1 in a million. That's crazy. Actually, the Arctic is still above you. That is fair. That is fair. Just going about our weather. It got sunny and rainy a lot. Being sunny again. Are we going to take over the world, guys? Oh, Dragonfly, clearly and obviously what we're doing here today right now is definitely going to help us with our quest of world domination. So don't worry. We are always working on it. Korea is the best in your position of your opinion? I don't know too much about Korea. I know I love Korean dramas. I will never get enough of those. In my opinion, it's some of the best TV. Your biggest fear is traveling on a plane? Oh, that's crazy. I don't know what my biggest fear is. I know I'm not a big fan of flying on planes, but that's just because I have ear problems. So most of the time when I'm on a plane, I get these really big, massive headaches. Did you know creative people can't process alcohol? Mr. Pickle, you're gonna have to go a little bit more into that. Oh yes, you're going back to Korea right now? Ah, Lizzie, that's awesome. Hopefully you have a good time. You gonna go visit family? Or are you just kind of off there to go visit? Or just to go and explore it? Funnily enough, your biggest fear is spiders being on you. I mean, that's a pretty decent fear. Right? I think there's a difference between a fear of spiders and then a fear of spiders on you. Oh, you live there? Ah, dude, Lizzie, that's awesome. If you need more information, it's easier to Google it. I'm really curious about this now. Creative people can't process alcohol. Oh, all I'm getting are alcohol benefits the creative process and why professional creatives seem to drink so much. You like spiders? They're pets? Wait, not creative. Oh, Koreans can't process alcohol? Oh, yeah, you, you got auto-corrected to creative. I'm like, creative people? I was really curious about it because I know I'm not good. I cannot tolerate my alcohol very well. I do not, I also don't drink very much, so. I'll have 2 coolers and I'll be like, oh, that's enough for me. You have 10 spiders in your car right now? That's terrifying. Okay, oh, we gotta make sure all of these are spinning. We got the spinning shafts over there and over there. Okay, so all of this is going. So then, oh wait, the next step is glass. Because we gotta put glass and we gotta put the top on all of these. Oh, excuse me. I think it's my Aussie blood, but I can drink a lot. It takes 15 cruisers before it starts to hit your limit. Dude, that's crazy. So chat, one of the things I'm trying to figure out right now is how do we want this to work with the chickens? I kind of like the idea of having the ability to open the top and put more chickens in. So what I think we're gonna do is, for the time being, we're gonna put oak planks back on for the floor here. Oh, wait, I know. I have the polished granite. We'll just put just so I remember that polished granite's what we're wanting to use for this. We'll just put these back down over here, and then we're gonna try some stuff out with trapdoors, and we're gonna see if we can get. Oh, we gotta figure out something for this. This is gonna be a problem. What are you creating, Spen? Kind of forgot to ask. No, you're all good. We are working on our chicken farm. Because we need eggs. We need lots of eggs in order to get our, what do you call it? Our blaze cakes. Because we're going to be using blaze cakes to power all of our blaze burners so that we'll have a ton more resources. Or we'll be able to process a lot more resources with a lot less operating and running. You could put casings over them. Yeah, it's what I'm kind of wanting to do, and I don't know how it's gonna look, so we'll test some stuff out for it. We've also got to figure out something different for these shafts, but that'll be a future problem. And by future problem, I mean it's really simple. We can do it at any time. We just gotta move the. Oh, let's just do it now. Let's just do it now so we don't have to do it later. All we gotta do is move the shafts over onto the inside. Oops. Hello, Mr. Chicken. Or I guess, wait, you're not a chicken, you're a sheep. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Okay, so first of all, let me break this. Because we need, this is where the floor goes in. We love protein that too. What is the Roblox game? Mr. Pickle, I don't quite get what you're saying with the Roblox thing. Oh, what is the Roblox game you made your voice lines for? I don't remember what the Roblox game is called. I haven't recorded my voice for any of this stuff yet. The McDonald's in Korea tastes like hamster. Interesting. I've never tried hamster before, so I don't really know how to comment. I don't know how to comment on that. All right, so this goes here. That spins properly, which means that gets that all spinning. Oh, wait, this is actually going to be easier to do than I thought. All we got to do is that. Boom. Okay. Everything was, I thought it was going to be a little bit more work to get that set up again. Cool. They taste good though, not gonna lie. Yeah, interesting. Why would you eat a hamster? I feel like maybe hamsters taste good. I feel like hamsters would be easier to farm than some other animals. No, Emily, it's not bad. I actually did, I played Roblox with a friend a while ago where we went and did a bunch of escape room games. Or no, puzzle games. And we went in and checked out some Roblox museums. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, there are a lot of good games on Roblox. There's actually one that I played that it was in a world styled similar to Grand Theft Auto, but you had 3 different factions. There were the police, there were superheroes, and there were supervillains. And so the supervillains were trying to go and rob banks. The superheroes were trying to stop the banks from being robbed, and then the cops were helping arrest and deal with some of the in-between stuff. It was really cool. Spiders taste good. Roasted spiders kind of have a nutty taste. Interesting. Your favorite is Theme Parks Tycoon 2? Is that what the map was called? Theme Parks Tycoon? I've heard a lot of really good things about chocolate crickets. Am I hungry right now? I am not. I am doing very well. My talking about food makes me want to eat food, but I had cereal earlier today. So I'm doing good. Okay. So glass. Let's double check if we have any sand sitting in here. We might just quickly smelt some to be able to test some things out. You're more of a lumber tycoon type of person? Lumber tycoon. Is that another thing from Roblox? There was another one that I played very briefly where it was like a life simulator kind of thing, but I don't know if you could really call it a life simulator. You spawned in this world as a child where you had to go and skateboard around and pick up stuff so that you would eventually level up, and then you'd be an older kid where you'd have to go and like collect more of another thing, and you would just keep cycling through all these different things. Wait, ants covered in bacon? Is that a thing? Can you cover ants in bacon? Or would it be more so you've got a bunch of ants wrapped up in a piece of bacon? It's a forestry type game. Interesting. We're gonna run down here, or you know what? Maybe we'll go back. I was gonna say we can just shovel up a bunch of sand, but I think our best bet's actually gonna be to go back to Grand Chasm Industries. What time? Oh, it's only 9:30. We got tons of time. Okay. We're gonna go back to Grand Chasm Industries, and we are going to deal with... Emily, did you just send me the buff kangaroo? Oh, that's awesome. I haven't seen that in a long time. Wait, a rhino beetle? Aren't those huge? That's crazy. Dragonfly, unfortunately, I've got to remove that because I only speak English, so I don't know what it says. Okay. Let's go and drive back. Yeah, we're gonna go drive back to Grand Chasm Industries. We're gonna fix the conveyor belts, and then we're gonna get it making a bunch of sand for us. Then we're gonna turn that into glass so that we can use that for all of this. And then we also want to grab trapdoors, because we're gonna use trapdoors for the roof, I think. Wait, what makes very weird noises? The rhino beetles? Interesting. I gotta go, the plane is departing. All right, well, fly safe, Lizzie. Thanks for hanging out. Have yourself a good one. And hopefully we'll see you around. One of my favorite, I just love driving around on the trains in this game too. All right, we're also gonna clear out a bunch of the leaves as we're going so we don't hit those anymore. Wouldn't miss the next one for the world. Aw, you're too kind. Well, next stream is gonna be tomorrow evening, so it'll be a little bit of time until then. Yeah, wait, no, we are going the right way. Grand Chasm Industries, we have to get there by going past Peach's place. It's the tree farm that's the other direction. That's right. Oh, excuse me. You're mortified to cross the train tracks plus drive the train? Well, there's a few tracks that are safe to drive on because we don't have all the automated trains going because Melty crashed them and I haven't got them back up and running yet. So you can thank Melty for that. But yeah, for the most part, in like the next week or two, we're not going to be able to drive the trains manually. We're going to have to take the other trains because there'll just be too many trains moving around, bumping and crashing into each other. So, I mean, in Melty's defense, I never said, hey, Melty, like, don't drive the trains on the train track. You'll crash into stuff. So, you know, you could argue she never knew. Maybe, yeah, whatever. We won't worry about it. One of these days, if I'm ever feeling bored, I'll just run along the track and I'll just take out all the leaves as I'm going. I was thinking as we're driving around, I'd knock them out, but that's a lot of work. Oh, she told you that. Yeah, I ended up tuning into her stream and I was there just in time to watch her collide one train into the next and kill the animals driving in both the trains. She just plowed right onto it head first. She was fine. She was fine, and she just killed the animal driving in the other train. So the train's currently stationary and not doing anything. What I will do is I didn't have the heart to tell her that though. So I don't know. I don't think Emily knows that she killed the animal in the other train. Oh man. But what I am gonna do is everybody's gonna have. I am going to be making some special parking stations at different places. And so everybody will have their own personal train with an animal on it. So you can tell it what station you want it to drive you to. And then you'll be able to sit in the train as the animal drives you to the appropriate place. Have you ever killed an animal with the train by running them over? All the time. Animals, mobs, anything that gets in the way, we just plow right through it. I think Endermen take 2 hits of a full-speed train. Everything else dies instantly. All right. We're gonna park this right here. So now we gotta fix the conveyor belts that messed up from this. Witches? Witches have also died. From the train. Okay. The conveyor that broke, or the belts that broke. The train has done it to innocent citizens too. You're one of those civilians. Yeah, I think we've all been run over by trains at one point. Excuse me. Did I take fall damage? Because the health just went straight back. Okay. So that should go there. This actually might be an easy fix. I thought this was going to be a lot worse when I saw it yesterday. Oops. Oh, yeah, it's actually a really easy fix. Mr. Tanius is not liable due to the inability to evacuate the path of oncoming locomotives. Exactly. Exactly. Pont knows where it's at. Was that really all that needed to be done? All right, let's get our system pumping sand back in here now. He is immortal. I am the chosen one. The one destined to lead us for world domination. You're welcome, chat. How much did our frames drop now? We went from 18 to 12. 12 beautiful frames per second. To be honest, it's just what you've read enough contracts to know how to fake lawyer talk. Hey, Mangabania, it's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right, cobblestone generator is not running, so we're gonna go and kickstart that. Sometimes it doesn't start properly, which is fine. The dirt pile, you should be fine. Oh, I already cleaned it up, Melty. It's fine. Which we want to flip. Should be this. Can you let me up? No? Maybe not? Didn't work. Is it just full? Oh, we are full on cobblestone. Oh! Okay, so our cobble generator doesn't need to be running. Why? Are we just using up more sand than we produce? Is that what's going on then? I don't know what's going on, but it's working now. Bye, I have something to do now. See you later. All right, see you, Mangamania. Justice for Melty. Well, I don't know if we want to go justice for Melty. All right. So we are producing more sand, which is good. But we want to start smelting a bunch of this into glass. So we got to see if we can pull a bunch of this over to another direction. If you ever encounter an issue with the trains, paid for by Tinkertown and built by Mr. Tanius, please make contact with the powers that, please contact the Tinkertown authorities with a formal written request at your nearest Tinkertown mailbox. Maybe, you know what? We don't actually need that much glass, do we? Let's just do... We'll just do 2 stacks. And that should easily cover everything that we want, right? Yeah, there may be a response between 1 to 1 million business days. I like it. Oh, no, we do have another conveyor belt that's currently broken. Okay. This one needs to go there. How much did we lose? Oh god, those are all stacks. We'll just pretend it's fine, right? Okay, so we gotta grab sand because we gotta make some glass. Got to make some glass. The sand is right here. All right, once we get our 2 stacks, we'll break the... We'll break it. Come on. Put it in my pocket. Oh, I wonder if it... There we go. Come on, one more. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll be able to leave this framed nightmare in a few moments here. Well, Emily, why do we need justice for melting? Oh god, this is a disaster. All right, we're gonna sneak in here. Oh wait! Oh, thank God, we got my hammer back. Oh, that would have sucked. Why isn't this cooking stuff? Oh, because that sensor is on. Okay. Because Melty's in debt? That sounds like a Melty problem, if you're asking me. Okay. We're gonna do this. And we'll wait until the sand cooks. And once it cooks, we'll throw the chest back on and we'll fix this. It's up to the higher-ups to clear debt to take... Yeah, it has nothing to do with me. You know what? Actually, yeah, because I'm not related to it all, definitely we need to go and fight for Melty, right? So yeah, justice for Melty! Spin is good content. We can agree on that. Aw, thanks, Dragonfly. When I stand perfectly still... Oh. Oops. That was the wrong button. I'm trying to hit F3. Oh, we get 17 frames per second when we stand perfectly still. Oh, there's our glass. Oh, crap. I did the wrong thing on there. I need to grab a track. The debts owed to the higher-ups at Tinkertown is completely legal under the Tinkertown law. Any attempts to avoid such debt may be met with more debt. That's hilarious. Yep, that's canon now. Cool. We got both stacks of glass. Let's skedaddle. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wait. We should make it the create glass, shouldn't we? I like the looks of the frame glass more. Boom. All right, now we're gonna get out of here. We shall soon return to beautiful frame rates. Come with me, my glorious train. I am back. Welcome back, Decop. It's good to see you again. Hey, Unknown, welcome as well. We're just leaving we're just leaving Grand Chasm Ministries. And returning to happy fun 30 frames per second at minimum, I believe. Alright, train's gotta swap to this track. Get onto the road, locate a moving train, that is fine. What are we making? We are doing some artwork on the chicken farm. I just needed some glass. Oh, and trapdoors. Oh, we needed trapdoors as well. Okay, let's get rid of the egg and the cobblestone and the dirt. What mod is for the fences? Oh, for this stuff here, I believe this is Create Deco. Yes, cast iron bars is from the Create Deco mod. Don't they look so cool? I love the cast iron stuff with the bricks. I thought it looked really nice together. But yeah, let's grab my trapdoors and then we'll head out. I wish that we had more variations to the different metals for building stuff in regular. Because I adore that stuff. All right, trapdoors were this one. Let's do spruce, because I like the looks of spruce trapdoors. And they look more like hatches. Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting glass for the... Oh, this train just emptied out. Look at that. You guys get to see it moving on its own. So this train... Oh, we got to fix... Yeah, we'll have to fix it eventually. So I was playing around with the train tracks here. What's supposed to happen is this is supposed to come out, go around, and then come back in, and then park at the station there, and then it starts pulling everything off the conveyor line up above. But yeah, so the trains, all the automated stuff with this it's really cool. So yeah, the train just moved on. The sheep finished emptying out all of the conveyors, and then it moved on over here over it on its own. You should make a castle on Nevermount. Ah, Emily, you should. That'd be cool. You'll do it just for pots? Nice. What kind of castle? Emily, what kind of castle are you gonna make in it? Watch this. Emily's gonna make a castle, and then someone else is gonna take over the castle, and then put Emily in her own. What do you call it? Oh yeah, look at all the mobs we're just gonna plow through. Although the bats are a little bit of a problem. I think if we speed up, we can get away from them. Wait! Oh! They're getting in! What the crap? All right, we're fine now. We're all good now. Oh, I actually never really played too much of the Paper Mario series, but there was a friend's house that I would go and hang out with, or yeah, I'd hang out with a friend a lot at their house, and they had Paper Mario for the GameCube, and so I'd watch them play that from time to time. The most queen-worthy castle. Yeah, Emily's gonna get placed in the dungeon of her own castle. Wait, are you dedicating the dungeon of the castle to my chat or the castle itself? Because if that's too funny. Well, what is my favorite movie? Oh, that's another tough question. I don't know. I really like the movie Redline. Like the animated one. I don't know. I also really like the My Hero... Oh, wait. I also really like the My Hero Academia movies. Those are also really good. Yeah, I don't... It's too hard to decide, because it always depends on my mood. Oh, that was close. See, that could have been an accident right there. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Favorite anime is also a really tough one, but my go-to answer is usually Dot Hack Sign. That was one of the first fantasy adventure animes that I ever saw, and I love it. No, you're just gonna dedicate the whole castle to it as a thank you, but you're gonna rule it. My Hero Academia movies are great. Ah, I love them. I still think the first one. Oh, we went the wrong way. Oh crap, this is gonna be a problem. We gotta keep going because there's a creeper. We got 2 bats on us! We're gonna slow down a touch. And then pick up the speed. Oh, there's the creeper. Oh god, this is dangerous. Where'd the bat go? Oh, he's flying behind us. We should be okay. All right. The Grand Budapest Hotel. Oh, my grandma loved that movie. My grandma saw that in theaters, and that's all she talked about. Have I ever played Yoshi's Island? Is that the Nintendo 60, or no, the NES game? Or was that on like a Game Boy? All right, we got a hook left. We're going a very long roundabout way. I'm hoping I think we have a bed over here we'll be able to sleep in and then we'll be okay. 10 out of 10 film? Yeah. Yeah, I remember my grandma. So my grandma a long time ago had this movie club that she did with her church where they would go and see movies every, I think every month they would go see a different movie. I think they went and saw that one 2 or 3 different times. I just remember her raving about it. Oh, you guys want to go see the boats? I don't know if I have a bed over here, but I built a working boat in Minecraft. It just has a little bit of graphical issues, so don't worry about that if you see when you see those. But yeah, it's incredibly cool. I feel like we've just pulled up after our Mad Max experience. It just might take a moment for it to get here. Mr. Bickley, did you miss anything? You didn't miss much, but we're waiting for the boat to come by because we can show off the boat. I wonder if the other boat's over here right now. Oh, that's the kelp train. So the kelp boat's not over here right now. But it's like a couple minutes for it to show up here. Do I have a VOD channel? I don't have a VOD channel, but all of the live streams are on my YouTube channel. So they show up in the live stream section. I apologize. Sorry. You got nothing to worry about, Emily. You haven't done anything that's been weird or uncomfortable at all. Oh, don't pay attention. There's definitely no tracks underground. This is 100% a boat. The nice morning rise of the sun. The only thing that would have been cooler is if the sun came up and down over here. So that we could have had that out on the coast. Oh, there it is. Look, there's our boat. Look, there it is. It's totally a boat. Ignore the sticks coming up underneath it. Look at our boat. Oh, yeah, and there's our captain. Captain Horse. But yeah, you can see there's some graphical errors with it. So it's not perfect. But it's, you know, it's a thing. Every time it pulls up, it looks a little different because of all this. So the way I got this to work is there's actually a train track underground or underwater, and you can see we've got just there's the long, basically it's a train on stilts. But the way that this works, look, there's even our little rudder. But yeah, because it's a train that's technically underwater, I think it tries to light it as if it is underwater. And so that's why it looks all funky outside of the water, so. Captain Nay. I love it. Wait, what is this about the sticks? Do you watch the Super Mario World show? I've never heard of that. And there it goes. Goodbye, boat. Fare thee well, boat. Here, now it just looks exactly like a boat. You don't see the other stuff. Off into the distance. He was a brave horse. You should use glass panes instead of sticks. Mr. Pickle, what are you talking about there? It's like a version of the game. Like this game or Mario? Because I don't know too much about that kind of stuff. All right, let's go try this again. Now that we don't have to worry about mobs. Oh, yeah, I definitely have not... I've never heard of the version at all of that before. Yeah, the most of the stuff that I know about Mario is just that there's the games the mainstream games, and then the movie, which I'm kind of excited for. Do you have wood planks from the train to the boats? Use glass panes so you can't see the sticks. Oh, I see what you're saying. If we use glass underwater, then it'll be more invisible. Wait, it came out in 1990. Was that a TV show? I remember there being a TV show where people would play Mario through like this competitive thing. But I don't know too much about that. Because I was born in 92. And so I never really saw too much of that kind of stuff. Oh, so there's trying to, oh, never mind. I don't think I'll be able to retell it in a funny way, but there was the meme for a while where there was these co-workers that were talking, and one of them was talking about the year they were born in, and one of them was like, yeah, I was born in like 2002, and the other one's like, I was born in 19, and before the person gets to finish, the co-worker's like, 19! And now there's another version going around where it's the same thing, but it's reversed, and it's like 20, and it's, you know, it was funny when I saw it, but retelling it, bro, man, we're butchering this, but that's okay. There's Serendipity's home, the nice little windmill. Hello, all of Serendipity stuff. Can you name every Minecraft streamer? No, I cannot. that there are a lot of Minecraft streamers. I wonder what category has the most content creators in it. I feel like Minecraft has got to be a contender for that, right? Because there's a lot of people that play Minecraft. There's a lot of people that create Minecraft content. All right, we're gonna slow down. We'll just have to manually pop the train over onto the track. Marriage, please. Minecraft is first. Well, I wonder because I feel like stuff like TikTok could easily sway the numbers now. Oh, but it actually, we know 100%. And Grand Theft Auto is second. I can understand that with Grand Theft Auto. Because there's a lot of stuff with the RP things where that exploded and took off. And the game's been around long enough, too. That's something I always thought would be fun. Would be one of those, the GTA RP servers. Because seeing some of the streamers go through and play through it, just the stories that they have going and all the different characters and the locations, it's so cool. You would assume Roblox? I think Roblox would be a safe bet. Oh, I missed the turn. Yeah, Emily. Yeah, Emily actually convinced a bunch of us to get together and play Grand Theft Auto. Was it last week or the week before? I don't even remember. All right. Just gonna remove that because we don't need the cobblestone blocks here. Oops. Your head hurts. Well, hopefully it gets better. There's an update on Grand Theft Auto? Oh, that's right. Wasn't there a new heist or something that they added? It was probably the week before. That's right. It feels like it was a while ago now. I know we'd been planning on doing Grand Theft Auto for a while, and so I downloaded Grand Theft Auto. And then I was like, we haven't done this yet. Maybe it's not going to happen. So I deleted Grand Theft Auto. And then the day of, Emily was like, oh yeah, no, it's definitely happening. So I was like, oh, okay. And then I re-downloaded it. I forgot how massive of a game it is. Oh, right. Glass. Okay. So we're going to put glass on the front of all of these. And then these are going to be the new homes of the chickens. Oh, I didn't bring wool. We should have grabbed wool, although I don't think I have much. All right. We can at least move our 3 chickens into the first spots over here. Hello, Mr. Cow. Do you remember the Doomsday heist? I never did too much of the heists. I think I did some of the prep work for it, but I never actually started it. Oh, excuse me. I think I've done the first heist. And then some of the setup for the second one and the Doomsday heist. What is my least favorite mob? Ooh, I don't actually know. What would it be? I would say my least favorite mob. My first thought was going to say llama, but I don't think it's going to be llama. Hey, Melty, welcome. It's good to see you. I think my least favorite mob is going to be the Phantom. But that's an easy answer, isn't it? For a while, it was going to be the Strider, because I never really used one before and I didn't see its purpose. Until there was another SMP that I was doing off-stream a couple months ago, where I ended up getting I found a Strider with a saddle on it, and it was so much fun riding around on it. And I absolutely adored Striders now. Oh, Emily, or Melty, did you finally get some sleep? I saw you guys were up late in Emily's Discord for the stage. Like super, super late. I left your Discord stage because I was going to go to sleep. And then I was like, screw it. And I made a short. Oh, you're still in pain? Well, hopefully it gets better. No, not really? That's fair. Okay. So this is going to be the farm. We're going to come through here. We're going to have... I'm going to grab some more of the andesite casing. We're going to do another row on the roof along the top. Yeah, I saw the pictures of you washing. Oh, that's right. I forgot you did that. I love that you gave your dog a bath at 11 p.m. I don't know what your dog's like, but by that point, Buddy's very chillaxed. And he's just like, all right, I'm ready to just relax and not do anything. Which, to be fair, that's how he is most of the time anyways. Although I'm sure if we were like, hey, did you want to go out for a walk? He'd be like, all right, let's do this. I've changed my mind. I'm not feeling lazy anymore. But yeah, Buddy's a very lazy dog. So if we did that to him, I think at that time of the night, I don't think he would be happy. Your dog tackled you? You have 4 dogs? Oh yeah, you were mentioning that yesterday. I never asked, what kind of dogs do you have? Wait, was Melty washing the dog while you guys were doing the Discord stage? Is that what was going on? Because if so, I'm really sad I missed it. I missed the Discord stage then. Or I left early, I should say. Yeah, with, when it comes to the Budster, the perfect day for him is wake up in the morning, have some food, eat some treats, go back for a nap for just a couple minutes, not a long one, and then go out for a walk, and then come back in, eat some more food, have another nap, go out for a walk in the afternoon, and then just lounge about until supper. And then okay, also I should say, when I say go out for a walk, what I actually mean is he doesn't want to go out for a walk. He just wants to go to the dog park to sniff there and then go to the bathroom because he doesn't like going to the bathroom in the backyard. He only likes doing that out at the dog park. Yeah, you're watching the dog on the Discord stage? Oh, that's awesome. So just so you guys know, when it comes to like the numbers of people in chat, I don't usually worry about that. I'm just here to kind of have fun and mess around with stuff. So if we could avoid talking about the amount of people watching, that would be awesome. I like to try and keep it, for me, it doesn't really matter how many people are here. I always just like to kind of keep the vibes going the same for it. It's a very rough life for the dogs. I love it. Never stop. Puns are amazing. They help the world go around. All right, let's toss some lights down in here before we go to sleep because I want to make sure no mobs spawn. And then we'll go for a snooze. But this is looking a little bit more like a chicken farm now, right? Like, it's still not perfect, but I feel like it's getting there. When you move out, you have to take Dewey with you. You'll bring him to meet everybody. Wait, you were scolding your dog? Well, here's the one thing I never really understand. A lot of us scold our dogs from time to time, but our dogs don't actually understand what's going on when we do that. So why do we do it? What's the point? Because I've never scolded a dog or seen someone scold a dog where they feel better about it after. You know? What's your favorite mobile game? I forget what it's called, but it's a card-based one where you're climbing a tower and you've got 4 different classes you can choose from. And other than that, I don't remember too much about it. As in, like, what it's called. Oh, shoot, I don't want those in the bottom one. We want those in the top. I'm pretty sure it's like Tower or something. It's not like Tower of Fantasy or anything like that. Okay, so the plan here is we're going to build a walkway so that we can come in. And if I ever need to replace the chicken, I can just open that, put the chicken in, slap the door back down. You have to stop your sheep from headbutting you? Ah, that'd be so cool. I feel like sheep would be a lot of work, though. You think it will look like a well-managed, ethical, and OSHA-compliant workplace? Exactly, right? Nothing screams comfort than a tiny little cell for all of our chickens, right? What is my favorite Xbox game? That's a tough one. I haven't played Xbox in a very long time. If I had to pick one... what would I choose? First thought that comes to mind is Mass Effect. Because I loved the Mass Effect games. I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm going to go with Mass Effect for now. And my favorite music... I feel like this is a bit of a cheat answer. But I really like alternative music. Stuff like Rise Against. Oh, excuse me. But I also listen to a large variety of different kinds of music. Okay, so now this is kind of a new thing that we're doing. We didn't originally have this idea with having the access from up above. So we're gonna have to modify this a little bit with a roof. I just don't know how we're gonna do that yet. Skylanders is your favorite Xbox game? Actually, I think I played the first Skylanders. And I think I ended up buying the one where you've got where you have like the thing where you can like swap the upper and lower body, but I never played that one. PlayStation game definitely has to be Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 was my favorite PlayStation game. Oh, you made a missing poster for the cows. Oh no, we're gonna find them, Melty, I promise. Skylanders was really fun. You wish they'd make another one? I really like Skylanders too. Yeah, or so I shouldn't like numbered. I don't know if there were numbered games for it, but I also really liked Skylanders. But my only problem with it is I hated the collectibles part of it, because if you wanted to play a bunch of stuff, you had to collect all these different things. Hey, Darla. Darla, please don't spam. If you want to say hi, you're more than welcome to. We love having you here, but let's not. Oh, okay. Oh, you stopped. All right. We had someone stop by a couple streams ago where they just typed hi over and over and over again. So I thought that might have been another one of those things. But welcome, welcome. Wait, Emily, did you also play Skylanders? Oh, your dad loves Skylanders. That's crazy. I've never heard of a dad that's played Skylanders. I know my dad's really big into God of War Ragnarok lately. I know we've talked about that a few times, but I'm also... I really want to play God of War. I haven't played any of the God of War games. Oh. Well, now you have. Now I have. I came back in here. I was going to grab slabs. I don't know if slabs are what I want to use for this, though. Oh, do we not have any wood on us? I threw a bunch of wood on the ground at a Ground Chasm because I thought we would have... I thought we had a bunch of it out here. None of the Skylanders were your favorite, but they were all fun. Oh, Melty, your dad plays Fortnite, Minecraft, and Farming Simulator? Ah, yes. A man of culture. Your father is a man of culture with the Farming Simulator. God, such a good game. I love Farming Sim. You would rage if you didn't beat a level. Your dad would laugh at you. You had to leave for a second. Did you miss anything? Mr. Pickle, you missed nothing. We're just doing some working on the egg farm. So what I'm thinking... is we do slabs for the roof. My only problem, now that we've built this, is I kind of want to widen the hallways by 1 block so that we can put... It feels too crowded. I'd like to be able to put lanterns in the top middle. So I think we're going to do that. Thankfully, with the crate mod, it's very easy to move builds around. So if anybody's unfamiliar with a bunch of the gluing mechanics and the mechanical pistons, you're about to see something fancy. Do I like cookies? I love cookies. I could eat cookies every day if I had the option to. To be honest, not a big fan of farming games using modern tech. You much prefer hoeing and scything kind of gatherings of crops? That's totally fair. I love the intricacies of farming sim, where you've got to go and plow the field, where you cut down all the weeds, till the ground, plow the field, put in your seeds, add the fertilizer. I love doing all the different steps for that stuff. It's so much fun. You have to go, be back in 10 minutes. Or you don't know if you're going to be coming back. All right, well, Dragonfly, maybe we'll see you in a bit. My dad used to have a Minecraft world that me and my brothers and him would play on. And you had a huge greenhouse? Ah, that's awesome. Dude, hamburgers. Oh my God. There is nothing better than a nice, juicy hamburger in the evening. Oh, man. The perfect evening for me is to sit down with burgers and fries on the couch and watch some anime. That is the life that I want to live. Okay, we gotta find a sticky piston. I don't know if I have one in here, but we're gonna hope. If we don't have a sticky piston, we can work with a regular piston, but it's gotta be a mechanical one. I think we have the resources to make one if we need to. It doesn't look like we have one. Okay. Mechanical piston. Slab andesite in this, which is just logs and andesite. Perfect. So we're gonna grab those. You're gonna have a sister's burger date? Oh, that's awesome. Don't worry, Pont, you'll get over it. Burgers are the best food, and it's such a pain to get them. Wait, Pont, is it difficult for you to get burgers? For us, it's an easy thing. And I have no complaints about that. Okay. So we're gonna do mechanical piston. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing this. Oh, we need one more plank. I know there's a log in here somewhere. I saw it with me own. Oh. Mechanical pistons! Oh, we don't even have to make one. Oh, thank God. Okay. So we just need one mechanical piston, and we need our glue. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue the wall, and then we're gonna push it. Are there burgers? You can't remember? Well, Melty, if you were to head down over to the mall and over to the Cheesy Wheel, you might actually be able to find yourself a beautiful, delicious, deluxe cheeseburger, or even a regular cheeseburger. There's no fast food chains within a 30-minute drive and no food delivery. Well, if you got ground beef, you've got yourself some burgers. Do I like McDonald's? Growing up, I don't know what it was, but growing up, we did not like Oh, our stairs have to change here then too, don't they? That's okay, we'll deal with it. Growing up, for some reason, my family was not a fan of McDonald's. We would never go to it. We always talked about McDonald's as if like, ugh, McDonald's. We are above eating at McDonald's. I don't know what it was. Ah, crap, I didn't go up high enough. But now we eat it all the time. I actually might have McDonald's for lunch today. All right, we want to go back down this. Wait. No. We're gonna go back. We're gonna grab right here. Oh no, we gotta grab here. Just grab those extra blocks. Now we'll be able to snag everything here. Burger King. I don't know if I've had food at Burger King. Okay, we're also gonna do... We'll temporarily put this here. Just kidding, we're gonna put this here. Oh, no, just kidding. We're actually going to put those here. Because then we can snag this part. Burger King is good? Yeah, we have... So, in the small town that I live in, the only fast food places we have are A&W, Dairy... all we had for the longest time was A&W and Dairy Queen. We used to have... Oh, what's it called? It's the one that sells chicken. KFC. We used to have a KFC, but that went into business. And now and then we had Tim Hortons, you know, classic Canadian stuff. And then we had, yeah, and then McDonald's came in. It hasn't even been here for a year yet. Wait, why is your sister's date over? What did Melty say? Is Emily not a McDonald's fan? Goodbye. You get super sick from Burger King. Oh, interesting. My favorite color. I think my favorite color is green. And I say that because I don't really know for sure. Growing up, it was always red. You know, like the classic little boy's favorite color of red because it's dangerous and full of energy. But green's kind of the color that I've always been going to for the longest time. You're kind of glad that there isn't a fast food place in your town. They make far too much mess. Oh, do they really? Wait, McDonald's does pancakes? What? I had no idea. Can I mix the... Can you put planks back together to make a log? I don't think you can you? But yeah, green, I would have to say, is my favorite color. IHOP? I don't remember the last time I had food at IHOP. I think we have one in the city nearby, but it's a bit of a drive to get to it. Okay, we need the log. Because we are making... We need a piston extension. Where'd the andesite go? Give me the andesite. I just need one. Oh, God. I tried to make crepes once. It did not go over well. Oh, excuse me. There was a girl that I was dating, and I tried to make crepes for her one morning, and it ended up just being really thin pancakes. It was really terrible. God, that was a long time ago now, too. Yeah, like, I followed the recipe for crepes, but we didn't have fruit or anything else that you would typically put with a crepe. You've never had crepes? That's... I was trying... That's crepesy! Moving on, that was dumb. Do I like Wendy's? I think I've had Wendy's before, because I think Wendy's does really good chicken burgers, don't they? Oh, I need my hand crank. How do you make cranks again? 3 planks and a thingy. As part of their McCafe. In Australia, most standalone macas have a separate section for cakes and muffins. What's macas? Is that a slang term for like McDonald's or something like that? Or is that its own fast food thing? It was really funny, all the stuff that happened with McDonald's and their burger, where they tried to shut down another fast food place from, what was it? I don't remember the name of the burger, but they basically tried to shut a company down from being able to use the name. And then because of that, now any restaurant can use is it Big Mac? I think there was a restaurant called Big Mac's or something like that in some other country. It's slang for McDonald's? Oh, nice. That's actually a pretty good one, macas. I think the slang terms we use out here for is McD's or Mickey D's. I think Mickey D's is the most common slang term I hear for it. There's not many Wendy's in England. There's Tim Hortons. I heard Tim Hortons opened up in England now. So you can get that there, which is kind of funny. What did I come back in here for? Andesite, because we're going to make a crank. You say it that way all the time? Ah, nice. You use Mackey's? I've never heard Mackey's before. All right, chat. One of the nicest things for building stuff in Minecraft is the ability to just be like, I don't like where that is. I want to move it over one more block. And just pushing it. Oh, shoot. This is going to mess up our conveyors underneath. Ah, crap. I mean, it's not a difficult fix. All we've got to do for this is just extend this out one more, right? Sounds like macaws. I mean, that's how I was pronouncing it at first. Wait, what's this about salad? Do I like salad? Okay, I have an interesting relationship with salad where I like salad, but I like to eat my salad like I eat French fries. Not talking about with ketchup, but I like to eat it with my hands, so I don't enjoy eating salad with dressing. The perfect salad for me is a plain salad with some vegetables chopped up in it. And like carrots and stuff like that. And so then I can just sit there and I'll put the salad in the bowls, like chips. I'll eat my salad like I eat a bowl of chips. That's how I like to do it. Okay, so we're gonna remove that. And that should all be separated, so we should be able to just push all this over too now. I'm hoping. You don't like sauce and salad either? Nice. Is your hand a fork then? Well, no, you just like grab the lettuce like you would, like grabbing a chip. Where is... There it is. Now, this stuff works a little different. So it should all just push over all together, I think. Welcome back, Dragonfly. We're talking about eating salad with your fingers. Okay, I think it's going to be a hassle to move everything over that way. So we're just going to go do it all manually. I thought all of the stuff that we made would just move automatically. Your whole gimmick is that you're a crazy person who only eats sweets, but you love a salad. Hey, Gloovy! How you doing? Welcome, welcome. It's a pleasure to see you. Are you coming to America to try their salads? Well, I use forks for other food. I really like eating my salad like you would eat chips that you've put in a bowl. Or if you're from England, crisps. Because I guess they call French fries chips? I don't remember exactly how that all works. You've come for the chicken abuse? No. We're not abusing any chickens here. We are just building a chicken farm. And like a very friendly and animal safe and comfortable chicken farm, obviously. Doing all right, and salads are scary. Not a fan of salads. You and salads aren't friends. That is totally fair. Okay, so that goes down. This. It's gonna connect here. So now we got a belts and belts. So let's go. Oh, excuse me. Do we want to do this one? Sure, we'll just connect it back to how it was. Oh, better yet, let's do this. Boom, all of those. Oh, excuse me. All employees. You're streaming now? Hey, Panda Boy, welcome back. Yeah, I typically stream at this time, twice a week. And then in the evening, 3 times a week. You'll be back soon, you gotta eat your dinner. All right, All right, Gremlin, enjoy your dinner. Do I speak Canada? Yes. Although Canada speaks English, so there's no Canadian language. You are farming chickens. What do you mean by not abusing chickens? Well, how is farming chickens abusing them? So Pretty Spin, it's awesome to see popping off. Truly kind of, thanks, Clovey. Do you speak Canada? Wait, he's a rapper? Wait, who's a rapper? Am I a rapper? I am far from a rapper. I do not rap. The only rapping that happens here is the occasional chocolate bar as I put it in my mouth to eat it. Too bad you can't hear the stream. Well, hello, Panda. You're starting to think the Aussies speak a different language with how many people struggle to talk Aussie slang. Yeah, 'cause I don't think we have that much Canadian slang. At least not that I can think of off the top of my head. Okay, so this connects through here. Am I doing this right? Actually, why don't we can just hook it up and we can see. We just got to slide this over one more block now. Oh, we're just missing this one. All right. Look, you're the one that jumped down here. You just jumped down here to push me out of the way, you little turd. Why are there cows in the chicken farm? You know, it's a mystery even to this. Oh, great. And now he got himself stuck. Don't. No, you put yourself there. You don't get to look at me with those eyes saying, "Please, sir, please help me." You're the. Oh my God, you're the one that walked down there. Get out. Just get out. Get out. Get going. Now we gotta cow-proof this whole place. We got a melty-proof Tinkertown and the train stations. And now we gotta cow-proof the chicken farm. I guess this is just the life that we live. You eat salad with your heels. It's a very interesting way to eat your salad. But you know what? Pop off. Spends the culprit, he's the cow napper. If I had taken Milk Machine from Tinkertown, it's important to me that you know I would have left a sign saying, you'll never see Milk Machine or its girlfriend ever again. Because, right, it's more exciting when you take something and you tell people that you took it. Do I play Rocket League? Not anymore, but I used to play it a lot. I was addicted to the game. There was a brief moment of time where I was like, maybe I could make it pro, which I was never good enough for it. But I wasn't bad. If there was any game that I could ever take to a professional level, Rocket League was the closest that I'd ever was able to do with it. I think there was one point in time, and I love to brag about it. Oh, Clovey! Thank you so much! It doesn't show up very well on the stream there. But thank you. Aw, you're too kind. But yeah, Rocket League was the closest one. I think they still have all the same ranks for it, but I almost made it into Challenger. I know even if you make it into Challenger, you're still far off from being able to play Rocket League competitively. But I was so close. But that was I think season 3 or 4. So Rocket League has changed a lot since then, and it has gotten a lot more complicated and challenging. So if I ever had the dream of being a professional Rocket League player, it is far gone. You deserve it all. Ah, thanks. Wait, Emily told you. Wait, what? Melty proofing is what comes with me being the SMP child. Pretty much. Although there's a lot of stuff that I've had to melty proof that I never would have thought there was something that we had to do. But it's just, you know, we got to make sure melty doesn't break it. Hello, gentlemen. Oh, I was trying to do a loop around. All right, where's the other ones? We got 2 of them. Where's your banner, brethren? Would like to add it to my collection. Was it just the 2 of them? I wonder if maybe we accidentally ran the others over with a train. Is that a rainbow axe? It's from the Tinker's mod. It's our Gossam Durasteel broad axe. Oh, I have an arrow sticking out of the back of my head. Lovely. So it's not quite a rainbow axe, but it's pretty close. I guess it does really look that way because it's got the, whatever the stuff's called on the middle part there. But I love it. It's incredibly cool. We also use it as our shovel. Lore-wise, it's from some of the lore videos, it's a very important tool that was recently created. And now what we've used it for the most, or I should say weapon that was created, but I've used it more often to dig dirt than to actually use it as a weapon. Have I been in a tournament? No, definitely not. I never played any tournaments or stuff like that in Rocket League. There were like the, Rocket League did add the ability to do those tournaments a little while ago. Or maybe it's been a while now, I'm not sure. But those are the closest thing to a tournament that I've ever played in. But like I said, I never would have made it to professional. But if there was ever a game that I was closest to make it professional, it would have been Rocket League. You're excited for your next lore video? You're screaming on the inside? I'm really excited for it too, Emily. I think it's gonna be awesome. The shovel axe, truly innovative. Well, we have oh wait, we can repair our other shovel here now too, can't we? Because I brought some bones over and we have a... So I used to have an anvil in the train, but what I found out is you can't actually glue the anvils from Tinker's. They don't mesh with the glue from the crate mod, so you can't actually move it when you go and reassemble the train, which sucks. Otherwise, we would have had an anvil as a part of the train all the time. So there is an anvil somewhere in the world floating beside a train track where I placed it down and then forgot about it and drove my train away. Melty proofing is the act of making sure Melty K doesn't break something, die, or steal something. It's not so much about stealing something or dying. You know, Melty, I'm gonna be honest, I don't care if that happens. It's just about stopping you from being able to break things. I can't count the amount of times coming on and then seeing a sign where it's like, oh, sorry, Spencer, I broke the elevator, and then I go to the elevator. I'm like, how? How? There's no possible way. There's just a button that you push for it to go up and down. But somehow you managed to pull it off. What is my favorite Nintendo game? Oh, dude, easy. Breath of the Wild. I'm addicted to that game. I don't know what we're gonna do when Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom comes out. When that comes out, that's all I'm gonna want to do. I'm gonna be playing that non-stop. And like, what is I'm not gonna stream. Like, I might stream it on Twitch or something like that because I don't want to do other stuff. But I only want to do Minecraft stuff on my YouTube channel. But oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. We might just do less streams that week, or maybe I'll take a whole week off just so I can play Breath of the Wild. I haven't decided yet, but I'm so pumped for it. Breath of the Wild is so good. What is my favorite fast food place? I think right now it has to be McDonald's, but I don't know if it's just because it's really close. Like with it being a small town, McDonald's is a block away, so it doesn't take me long to get to it. It's like a 2-minute walk or a 30-second drive. It is very nice. Do we think Spen has mastered Melty proofing? I don't think it's possible. Because Melty, I don't think you consciously do it, but you will always find a way to anti-Melty the melt proof, the Melty proof. I don't know how to word it properly, but we'll find a way for that. Why not just put the anvil on the chest? You know the butter? That's a great question, and it's also a great solution. But the key to that is remembering, remembering to do so. All right, let's push this over. See if this works. Where is my mechanical piston? All right, so this is gonna go here with this. It moved over most of it, cool. We'll just do these ones by hand. All right, so that's gotta get removed, which I think is gonna change the floor a little bit, or is it the wall? Changes the stairs a touch. All right, that's okay. That's an easy fix. But my favorite fast food place, yeah, I'd have to go with that. Growing up, it was A&W, because I love A&W root beer. It is one of my favorite drinks. I still love it to this day. And so that's what I would always go. I would always want to go there so I could get A&W root beer. I don't care what anybody says. A&W root beer is the best root beer. Oh, wait, we don't have to connect that. That's all spinning already. Cool. So now this goes here. You will find a way around the melty proofing? Yeah, whether you want to or not, melty will find a way around it. What is the popular game? You're asking what the most popular game is that I've played? Probably Omori. And that was a weird one where, so I used to do variety streaming, and I used to stream a bunch of games on Twitch, and there was a period of time I did restream, I think, between Twitch and YouTube. And I think my Omori stream still has the most views of any video on my channel. So I used to go and spend time on Steam where I would go and look up, okay, what games are coming out this week? What, like looking up, like, yeah, so I would look to see what every game was that week that was coming out. And when, then I would just buy the ones that look cool, and that would be the game that I'd play. So we played a lot of indie ones. And I lucked out with the game Omori, where I was one of the first people to stream it and have the video up on YouTube. And so it took off where everybody was going to the stream or looking up the stream, trying to see the reaction of the end of it, because it's a very interesting game with how it does some of the ending parts to it. And so it took off and it exploded. I think it's got like 40,000 views on it, which is incredible. Hey, Nakop, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we'll try not to spam stuff too much. It's a little different when it's emotes than when it's someone just saying stuff, but... why did you stop the variety streams? Because I fell back in love with Minecraft. So, yeah, I was doing variety streaming for a long time. And then I started doing a little bit of Minecraft on my YouTube channel. Or sorry, on the live stream. And then I can't remember who it was. It might have been Rin that raided me when I was on Twitch. I think, was it Rin? It was Rin or Womble. I want to say it was Rinzian. And so, or no, that wasn't it at all. No, hold on, back up a bit. So I was doing variety gaming, and there was a period of time I did this thing called Trouble in Tinkertown. Or no, Trouble in Twitch Town, that's what it was. I had this event that I would do every week or two where I'd bring another streamer onto this make-believe world, and we would do kind of like this hybrid between Dungeons and Dragons and a choose-your-own-adventure. And so I had all these different scenes set up on OBS so that we would swap between different locations, and so that they could go on this grand adventure as they help protect Twitch Town, this fake town, from Dr. Despicable, this evil supervillain, trying to destroy Twitch and create his own streaming platform filled with microtransactions and multi-tiered DLC levels, or multi-tiered DLC tiers. And so it was a lot of fun doing that. And so I was doing a lot of research on game shows to try and find other people that were doing them so that I could like steal ideas. And then, so she's known as Wraith, goes by Wraith Station now, but used to go by the name Crazy Wraith. So I saw that Wraith was doing a game show, and it was to do with Minecraft, and so I reached out. I'm just like, hey, I'd love to help out, just so I could kind of see what was going on with it, because Wraith was looking for some camera people. And so then I joined in for that, and then just by chance, everybody kind of meshed and vibed, and from there we started our own little SMP, and it was called the DeGang SMP, and we just played a ton of Minecraft, and had a great time, and from there I just slowly just went into Minecraft as content, so. Do I play Death Square? I have no idea what Death Square is. You want to play D&D with people, you want to make a D&D podcast. When you say D&D podcast, you talking about a podcast where you play Dungeons & Dragons, or a podcast where you talk about it? What's the most annoying thing about Minecraft? Phantoms. 100% it's phantoms. Yeah, I haven't done D&D in a while now. There was a group I was playing D&D with for a period of time on his stream. And then I don't think he actually streams anymore. But how are we doing for time anyways? 10:42. Shoot. That's okay. Oh, let's swap that out. Toss those. I would like to pick the stone bricks back up. I forget where I was going with that, but it's a 2-player game. It's 2 to 4 in story mode. Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of Death Square before. Oh, shoot. My axe is going to break everything. We're going to have to... does my pickaxe break it faster than hand? I think it does. There's a red square and a blue square? Oh, excuse me. Play D&D on a podcast. Nice. I mean, speaking of podcasts, so chat, I have a podcast that's starting next week, where it's going to be uploading weekly every Tuesday. And what the podcast is myself and a guest jump onto a hardcore Minecraft world, where if my guest dies, the podcast ends immediately, like that episode ends, and they can never be a guest on the podcast again. And if I die, the podcast ends immediately, and the podcast can never, and the podcast is over for all of eternity. And it's, so while the podcast is going, neither myself or the guest can reference anything that's going on in the podcast, as well as if we do react to anything going on, or sorry, we can't react to anything going on in the hardcore Minecraft world. And if we do, then we drop a command that lowers the maximum health of whoever it was that reacted to the stuff. And so it's not a Let's Play, it's a podcast. And the very first episode comes out on Tuesday, and I'm really excited for it. Back, but still in school, so sound is still off. Well, hello, Panda Boy. Welcome back. It's like a puzzle game? Yeah, interesting. I'll have to check that out. I've never heard of it before. All right, let's swap this. Okay, now we're gonna have to push all of this stuff over. Just quit school. Oh, the butter coming in here with the top tier quality answers. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think I've told people that as well. Although technically I was memeing, but it's 9:44. Yeah, it's 10:44 for me. Okay, so we're gonna push this over again. We're gonna start by gluing this. Grab that. The PST time zone, buddies. I can't believe they just quit school. Oh man, that's too funny. All right, we're gonna grab the bottom square. Have you ever hit your head so hard that you had to go to the hospital because you did? I have not. The closest thing I have to something like that is when I was in high school, we had to go, I think I've told the story a couple times. We had this thing that we had to do in gym class where There was a whole bunch of different things set up around the gym. You'd have to go and do a bunch of different exercises, and you would cycle between all of them. And I think there was 30 different things you had to do. It was all about this, like, healthy, promoting healthy something. But I think we were in grade 10, and the very first thing I had to do was a pull-up. And on the very first pull-up that I tried to do, I pulled a muscle in my stomach, and I had to be taken to the hospital. And then I was out of gym for, it was like a month or two? It was great. I had no complaints about it. Where'd my hand crank go? Did I drop it? Hey, unknown, welcome, welcome. You're always an hour behind. That's true. Melty, you'll never be, you're always cursed with never being able to keep up with me, right? You're always, Melty, you're always trailing behind. Oh, man. Okay, we gotta grab... We'll just make another hand crank, because I'm not sure where the other one is. It's probably floating somewhere into the underground stuff. You only have 2 ER stories? That's pretty good, then. I think I have a lot of ER stories, but that's also because in the small town that we lived in, that was that our hospital pretty much only had the emergency room. Oh, right here. Am I blind? Did I just go right over past them? Yeah, I did. All right. Hand crank. You should have a Storytime Neverbound episode. So what do you mean by Storytime Neverbound episode? What would that be? Like an episode where we just tell stories about stuff? You have never been to the ER? Oh, dude, you're crushing it then. Yeah, most of my injuries have never really been that bad. So I can't really complain too much. I think the only things I've ever done is hurt myself in like really silly ways. I dislocated my pinky playing grounders at the local park because I had my eyes closed and I was reaching out to tag someone, and I reached out and their foot came like right where my hand was. Like they were just standing up there, and I reached out, and I ended up dislocating it myself just by pushing my hand into their foot with the right enough speed. And then I cracked a toenail in half by dropping a drawing tablet on it, and never healed properly. It's still split. So you could argue that I technically have 11 toenails. I was nerding out about Neverbound lore to the lunch table again, and one of the kids who just began sitting with us looked Neverbound up and is a viewer now. Ah, Melty, that's awesome. Nicely done. We must convert the masses. Everyone must know of the Neverbound SMP. Every child, every adult, and every in-between. The trees we were cutting down are spruce. They're not dark oak, so they're the wrong logs for all this. That's okay. Okay, so we gotta connect this back in. Why? This is connected, but it's not... Oh, it's not connected. Okay. So, boom. Shabloom. Let's just add this in. And that gets everything else spinning. That's connected down there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's 7, so all we've got left to do is reconnect the middle parts here. You don't think you're far enough to share the lore behind it? That is totally fair. I keep forgetting, too, that Panda Boy can't hear right now because Panda's in class. So all the questions I was asking back, we'll never know. Also, he better be a fan. Well, can't say that. People could be a fan of Neverbound, but not watch it through my content. All right. You know about Neverbound lore, and may or may not spoil some of your future lore plans at the lunch table. Most of them don't actually go look it up, though. But that's cool that someone did. Whoever it did, make sure you tell them that we think they're cool and we appreciate them. All right, this is where we needed to be. So we're gonna sling this along here. And then this along here. And then we're gonna give this a little boost. And I think that's everything now. All of our conveyors are back moving. It's looking great so far. Hey, Circuit MC, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. And thank you. We just gotta make sure that's all good to go. And I believe we pushed all, yeah, we pushed all the chutes over with everything too. So that means, realistically, the farm works now. We just gotta put all the chickens in. You sent the dude to my channel? Aw, Melty, you're too nice. You should send them to yours as well. Okay, so that's spinning. That's spinning down there as well. So is that. This one's not. Okay, we just gotta get this one going. Why are you not spinning? Oh. Did you guys hear that? Pillagers. There's pillagers over the distance. Nevermind lore is the best lore without nerding out over. You're all too kind. Okay. Why don't we do this? Boom. All of that's going. Shafloom. All of that's going. And then this is spinning. And I think it looks like the other one's spinning. Yeah, that's spinning over there too. Perfect. You're surprised more people haven't submitted trains? Well, not everybody plays the create mod. And nobody, it's not mandatory for anybody to do. It's just an option for if anybody wants to. All right. You made a scene in your new video that's supposed to represent how your actual anxiety disorder feels, and you're quite proud of it too. That's so cool. I'm really excited to see it. Or, well, at least I think I am. We might leave after going like, oh my God, this is terrifying. All right, let me just put these blocks out. Because it feels satisfying. We'll say goodbye to our chickens and then, oh, we still got, never mind. I thought we were out of time. We got a little bit of time left. You hate pillagers? I have never been able to decide if I like them or not, right? Because our goal is world domination, so I can understand the pillagers, right? I can't hate them because they're just going about their own world domination plans, you know? So it's a tough situation. They are very annoying and frustrating at times, though. Good night, Spen. All right, good night to you too, Unknown. Thanks for hanging out. Have yourself a good one. Raid farms are pretty OP. Yeah, I've never actually built a successful raid farm. So I don't know. We already have one in the server here. So I won't be building one myself. Because I don't want to just build every farm. I'm only building farms that other people haven't done or shown that they have no interest in. Because then I can sell them to other people and I can trade for other stuff from other people too. You actually just have an anxiety disorder. Then you just realize that people don't care what you do. So it went away. Well, the butter, we're all happy that you were able to find a way to deal with it. And pop off for that. Okay. Glovey stopped by a little while ago today. And there's the say, Glovey would always say pop off. And I love that saying so much. We're gonna steal that from Glovey. But we're gonna give credit where it's due. Because it's just fun to say. Melty canonically has anxiety under all that little energy. Or all that energy because it fits. You like to give your characters a little spice. You know, everything needs a little bit of spice. Right? You're just helping make things more exciting. Plus, the other thing that's gonna be, see, this feels this feels so much more comfortable to walk through now, right? It doesn't feel cramped. And now if we want, we can do glowstone up top, or we could do a lantern hanging down, and it won't feel out of place. Oh, excuse me. You've never built a successful mob grinder. I built one in Project Aussie using a mod designed specifically for mob grinders, so I don't think it counts. But I could say that I've built a modded mob grinder. But again, I don't think it counts. Okay. So at some point, I'm going to have to go back out to the Dark Oak Forest, or back out to Lots of Logs, Inc. And we're going to have to grab a bunch of dark oak. Because I cut down a bunch of trees here, but it's spruce logs. And we don't want spruce logs. We're looking for dark oak. Because a lot of the design out here is going to end up being sandstone and dark oak. We're going to be using planks and logs for it. So, but it's smooth sandstone, I got to remember too. Not the other sandstone, but smooth sandstone. Although we might do sandstone along the bottom because I like the look of it, where it's got the cobblestoney kind of effect and then the flattened part on the top. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's going to be, I think mostly the next step is just going to be building this. Because I still want to leave these guys pumping eggs into the down spots. And we also got to get wool. Oh, we also got to design, okay, the other thing we got to design is the roof here. So we're going to want a way to be able to get up here. So we have stairs that go down, which are these, which we've got to extend out now, which is fine. We'll do that later. But where are we going to have our stairs that go up? I guess we could put them here. Actually, that makes sense. So we don't forget. Let's just make them quickly out of spruce. So we're going to have stairs that go here. Here. Yeah, you broke your laptop during Project Aussie. Oh, I felt so bad for you. One time you were at the store and you thought someone was holding a gun, but it was just a staple gun, and it looked like a gun. That would be terrifying. Mr. Gremlin, welcome back. Good to see you. So these stairs go up. And we're going to keep this as a wall. We'll just use this for the floor to begin with, but we're going to have this come around the corner here. And then we're going to have our door located there. Right? Do we want to do... We could get away with it coming up to a landing and just having it as the one spot there. And then it goes in and that leads to the upstairs part. All right, I'm happy with that. Cool, that solves that. You are casted as a voice actor for different projects and you're nervous. Oh, Melty, that's so cool. Dude, that's incredible. Congratulations. What country has the biggest population? I think it's China, isn't it? It's something like China and then the States and then Russia. I believe. Something like that. But dude, that's awesome. But all right, chat. It is the end of stream for me here today. Next stream will be tomorrow at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. So, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So 7 hours from now, tomorrow. So I guess 31 hours from now will be the next stream. And yeah, we'll finish up the rest of the farm here. And then I got some exciting plans for once we finish up here. But, oh, we were going to check out the train. Oh, yeah, here, Mr. Pickle, let's check out the train that you made first. I forgot about that. I'm glad you said something. Let me pop into the Discord, grab the download link for it. If anybody here is interested in making some trains, download the crate mod, build a train, load it up into a schematic, and then upload it to the schematic website. It's all included in with the schematics. You'll see all the stuff for it there. And then feel free to share the designs with us so we can go and use them inside the world. I just gotta remember where the schematics folder is. Thanks, Piccolo. The library thinks you're crazy now. Wait, what? Yeah, Panda Boy, I'm always excited for that kind of stuff. So these are some of the trains that were made already. We've got the Cinder Express by Pont. We've got Mr. Pickle's Choo Choo Train. And then we've got Mr. Pickle's Passenger Train. And then we're going to add, quickly take a look at another one here. So we're going to, these are all trains that have been made by wonderful people. So if anybody would like to have their own trains added in, eventually we're going to be building these in the Neverbound SMP. All right. Let me open up the folder. What Minecraft version does it have to be? The Minecraft version doesn't matter for the create mod. Really, you can build a train. Yeah, well, yeah, it has to be using the create mod with the schematics so we can load the schematics in. I'm playing on 1.18.2, but if you create something in a newer version, we should still be able to import it in. There shouldn't be any blocks that are missing. We're gonna go Mr. Pickle's Fluid Train. So now I should be able to refresh this. Oh, right there. Oh, I gotta add in the schematic. Does the schematic also save animals in it? It doesn't, but you can always let us know what animal you put in as a part of the schematic. All right, let's see what we got for us. We're gonna slide this. Boom. Look at this. Spin, I have a problem. I can't find the create mod, so can you help by sending a link in the Discord or something? So the create mod is only available on Java, and your best bet is to download CurseForge, and then go to the Minecraft section of CurseForge and look up the create mod in there. That's going to be your best bet for getting your hands on it. But I love it. We still got the design here in the front, so we've got a nice, easy way to be able to go and build more of those. Did you change it a little bit? Oh, you changed this a little bit. It looks like it's a mix of the two of them. I like that. But yeah, now we got the fluid spot, and you got the fluid connectors on the side. I still love what you were doing here with the flywheels. I think that's really cool. Having it surround. Oh, and the cannons on there. I didn't know you could rotate those. Oh, that's so cool. I'm very excited for this. How do you use CurseForge? The best bet's going to be to head onto Google, or sorry, onto YouTube, and just look up how do I set up CurseForge, because they're going to have a lot of really great tutorials that are easy to follow and do for those. The 3 Pickle ones look the same to you? Well, it's the same style. It's all done in the same kind of style with the types of blocks, and so that it all has like a cohesive look to it. So, how to download CurseForge? Like I said, easiest way to do it is going to be to go and find a tutorial online that'll show you how, or you can just go straight to the CurseForge website. If you just Google CurseForge, they should have everything on there to be able to show you how to do it. But yeah, there we go. We got another train that we're going to be adding in, and I'm very excited for it. But like I said, chat, we're going to be wrapping up stream here. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you guys haven't done so already, if you guys drop a like on the video, it helps it a lot in the long run for the lifespan of the video. But other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow in the evening. And then we don't have a lore video out this Saturday, but we still have our Friday video coming out Friday morning. So keep an eye out for that. But there we are, chat. Have yourselves a good one. Shout out to Glovey for the, what do they call it? For the super chats. It was awesome. Thank you, thank you. And everyone, together we shall rule the world someday. It will be ours. And a glorious day that will be. All right, see you, chat. Oh, I forgot about the whole thing where we can go and raid people. Let's do that quickly. Or not raiding. But the thingy. I have returned for a brief moment. We gotta do the thingy. So I go to customize. The redirect, there we go. So we wanna look up Minecraft live streams. It's all upcoming. Minecraft live stream. I think the easiest way for me to do this is to look it up on YouTube, isn't it? Can I look up create mod? Is that going to show anybody? It's all premieres. Is this going to be a normal segment at the end of your streams? Well, I forgot. I really didn't really know how these all worked for the redirects, but we really should. I only want to redirect to someone that's playing Minecraft, but everybody's labeled as not someone that we can do, because it's all just upcoming stuff. How do you find someone for this? All right. Minecraft live stream. Can we just search live stream? It's just so many people that don't have the redirect for it. All right, maybe we won't worry about it today. All right, scratch that, chat. We won't. I'm gonna have to play around with this and see how we can find people to do this. Oh, unless you've got a suggestion. Because I think there's a way to search up how people are live. I'm not just gonna raid someone. I'm not gonna go and redirect to someone just because they're gonna go live just for this right now. Who can we do? I wonder if we can. Oh, ZR live? Okay, I see them right now. Let's see if we can find. Oh, yeah, they don't have it set up for redirects. Wow, almost nobody has the redirect privileges enabled. All right, let's try. We'll try one more search here. Filter to live streams. Oh, I can't filter by that. You have to leave. Yeah, it's all good. Thanks for hanging out. Have yourself a good one. Yeah, okay, let's try this one. Yeah, all right. I guess we're not going to worry about it today. We'll have to slowly build up a list of people that stream around the same time that we're doing stuff. All right, never mind, chat. We're just going to wrap up stream here. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was a pleasure seeing all of you here. And like I said, someday we will rule the world.